It's alive! It's alive!
What's up, dirty dogs?
What up, everybody? It's good to see you. Pretty big earthquake. This one isn't a little one. I'm always talking shit. This one's a big one, but it was offshore. There is a tsunami warning for 12'10. So if any time they think any kind of little tsunami wave or big tsunami wave may come, 12'10 is the time. So I figure we hop on. We'll see what's going on. I don't see a whole lot of damage. This is live shots right here from the bay. We're watching their news, and we have Humboldt County law enforcement and fire up. So any of the... all that is from up north. No LAPD, nothing else on. So want to see what's going on. I haven't seen any damage. It's a big quake, but it was offshore, which is a good thing. Did I feel it? No. I'm way too far. I'm 600 miles almost from here. So yeah, no. You don't feel it. They don't go that far. But as you can see, people are, I'm guessing, on their way home from work, or I don't know. I mean, it's 11:36. They should be at work. Looks like they're all jammed in there. I tell you what, the surfers are having a field day. The surfers are out in the water in full force, getting fully pitted, bro. It's fully pitted. So we'll see. And then you got all these other people that are pulling up. Same thing like with us. Well, 12'10. Let's see. We're at the bay. Let's see what happens. It's like going to see the big tsunami wave if it came to come, going to your death in a sense. Now, do I think if anything happens, it'll be a big wave? No. I think it'll be a wave of a foot or two. And, it might push inland for 100 feet or so, like it kind of does. And I think that's it. It's a beautiful shot right there, though. Look at that. That's why people drive up the coast, ladies and gentlemen. That is why they take the Pacific Coast Highway. San Francisco didn't feel it either, yeah. I mean, I know it's in Humboldt County is where it actually happened. But, yeah, I'm way too far from it. And you have cops here. You have police on the beach right here live telling everybody to skedaddle. Why don't you go home? Because in the next 40 minutes here or less, we should be experiencing a possible tsunami wave. So, and as you can see, everybody's really worried. Like that guy, you guys can't see him. There's a guy just sitting up there on a rock. He's right under the N in smoking scan. He's just chilling. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, where is he? Why can't I seize him? Why can't I seize him? Why can't I seize him? There he is. Oh, look, the water's coming up now. Look, you see the waves? See the water shouldn't be that high. Shouldn't be coming in that far, and the surfers are in there, as you can see. So they're like, bro, these are the best waves we had all fucking year, bro. Sorry, man. Kind of want to get you out the water. Okay, now if you see these points right there on the board, those are all points that in a few minutes, I think they're saying will at that same or at these times, 11:30, 11:31, those when this wave will hit different areas of the coast since it's so cut up. But there you go. I haven't seen anything of damage, Terry. Nothing. Hi, Allie. Did feel it in the OC. I mean, people are saying they didn't feel it in San Francisco. Shit. That's crazy. And look, like I'm saying, do they look worried? Does that guy look worried? Like, fuck no, this is the time to get out and surf, man. These waves ain't been this good in fucking a year. And all it does is create the wave, so, yeah, man. Yeah. Puppy, I don't see any puppy. Where's the puppy? I missed it. I didn't see the pupper. Oh, I see the puppy now. Oh, no, that's not a dog. Oh, yeah, I see a little dog over there now. Yeah. I missed it. Did I feel it? No, no, Red. I'm like 600 miles away from here. I'm in the same state. Let's see, they're telling them to come in, come in, come in now. Come on, come on, come on, come in. Got the dogs. I mean, it's just dangerous because the shit will grab you and pull you back in. Even a small wave that's to your knees or whatever. You know, the tide has a definite pull to it. If you've ever got caught in a rip tide, you know. You know what I mean? They're fucking dangerous, and this is, magnified 100 times. Good old riptides, baby. Remember, guys, always don't panic when you're caught in the riptide. Swim parallel to the shore. The riptide's only in that area, so as long as you swim sideways along the shore instead of trying to come in, you'll slowly get out of it. And there you go. There's the Bray Bridge. They stopped traffic on the Bay Bridge. They did, just for a moment. I'm guessing that the CHP wanted to make sure that there was no structural problems with the bridge. Since a quake of that magnitude can do damage, they're going to stop the traffic for a moment. I was listening to the CHP earlier on the Golden Gate Division, but I didn't hear too much. So, and here we are, like I said, Humboldt County Law Fire and EMS right now is what we're listening to currently, along with almost 800 other folks, and not hearing much. So, again, 12:10 is when they expected the tsunami wave to hit. And again, don't think of the movies where it's 92 feet tall. It's probably going to be a foot or so tall, but push inward. Yeah. Well, yes, you know what I'm saying. It's still across the bay. You understand what I'm saying. Yes, it's not the Oakland Bay Bridge. It's not the double-decker that crashed during the 89 quake. Telling everybody to come in. They grabbing a shit. Come on, man. Man, what are you talking about, bro? I ain't going nowhere. These fucking waves are great. I don't even give two fucks. There's still 5 of them in there. There's Alcatraz. There you go. There's Alcatraz. Escape from Alcatraz, man. That's why nobody can get away from that son of a bitch. Get eaten by the sharks in that cold water. 7.0 is big quake. That's a very big quake. And there has been a couple aftershocks, pretty sizable ones. One in the 6. In the 6s. So, I mean, yeah. Looks like they are coming in now. It's a bright idea because, like I said, that pole is tough. That's tough, man. Oh, Travel Guy. Thank you so much, Travel Guy. Jeez.
Impressive.
Let's go, Travel Guy. Thank you, Travel Guy. You rock and you roll, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving to the desert? No. Why are you moving over there? No. Although the desert can be quite beautiful. You know I'm wishing you the best. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah, just hate to hear when people move away. Makes me think like I should have gone out and got out of here too, but yeah, is what it is for now. Is what it is for now. All right, guys. While you're watching this, I'm just popping around some other channels just to see what we have here. Pretty much, I want live shots, not so much graphs. I mean, as you can see here, the traffic is a-flowing. Traffic is a-flowing. Thank you again so much, Travel Guy. That was huge. Appreciate you. Ah, you're welcome, Lit Dad. You're welcome. Thank you for ordering some cards. You're a desert, you're dune. Hell yeah, Moxie. He's always so kind, man. Yeah, I just been popping around. I mean, you can see people right there. You know, they're at the little tourist spot right there taking the pictures of the bridge. Because the other bridge is not as magnificent. What's up, Pez? And it leads to Oakland, so. Is there going to be more? Usually, when you have a quake of that magnitude, you're going to have more than one. Yes. James Marvin, thank you so much. I appreciate you, James. You're going to have plenty of aftershocks. That's why, actually, this is actually a good cam, because you can actually see the water on that right side, and you'll see the water, you'll see the water go above that breaker wall. So, yeah, I remember that, Bill. That was crazy. Could only imagine driving on that Oakland Bay Bridge and fucking just literally just disappears. The top comes down on top of the bottom. David Sedilla, let's go.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
Get ready for the big one.
See you wiggle wiggle.
I mean, that's a pretty big one. There you go. 11:24 tsunami warning begins at 11:24. They're saying until Sunday now. How would it take that long for it to get here? I just don't get that. But all right. All right. Yeah, Allie. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, they've been talking about California falling into the sea forever. It's just... it's hocus pocus. It's bullshit. No, I haven't even hit around yet. I just woke up. Just woke up. When traffic's a flowing, it's a beautiful day like none other. Boats are out there in the bay, Ships going out to check out Alcatraz. Tsunami watch. Well, I mean, earthquakes, again, you're going to have aftershocks from here to there. Small ones, big ones. .3. At first it was a 6 something. Now they said a 7. Now you're saying 7.3. Yeah, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. You notice we're not hearing anything of any importance on the radio either? Nothing. And see, that's what I want to explain to people also. Huge quake 7.0. That's huge. So I don't want to hear anything about your 3.0 that you felt today. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Is there a mandatory evacuation? No. Nope. The Warzone map. Oh, is that what it is? That when they put you in the gulag? It's like the shower room in there. I wouldn't doubt it. That was where they filmed, what's his name? The Rock. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. All right, there's a little damage. There you go. All that liquor on the ground, and it stank. Bar got wiped out. No, it hasn't fallen into the ocean, nor will it. Not unless you get a whole bunch of people with a whole lot of TNT and blast away at the Nevada and Oregon border. And I guess Arizona, too. So we can finally shift and then fall in. Now, well, First Amendment, now someone's saying they just revised it to 7.3. I haven't seen that yet, but you got to remember, it was off the coast. It wasn't on the land. So that's a huge difference. That's why you have that tsunami warning. So that's the difference. When it's on the ground or in the ground, not too shallow, or not too deep rather, it's gonna rock shit. What's up, Chris? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Chris, I think when you do the rocket launches, my man, you can't zoom in. I think your cam's too zoomed, because I was watching it last night and I couldn't see it on there. I think it's just too zoomed. I think you got to pull out, completely. Go as far back as you can so you can get as much area as you can. And then when you see it, maybe zoom in if that's what you want to do. But just a suggestion. That way you can keep it in frame. Because I did see it last night out the front door, that's for sure. It was up. Good old Elon shooting the crap up in there. What's up, Borden? Just figured to hop on, see what's going on here, see if there's any major damage, which I don't see. Hate pulling out. Well, you got to. Unless you want to have kids. That's what she said, yes. 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 That is what she said. Answer. 200 million years ago, the last time a body of land broke off into the ocean. Yeah, I'd be willing to put my money where my mouth is. Says, we're not going anywhere. California's not going anywhere. And look at that. See, and that's what I mean. Now, if this was 7.0, ladies and gentlemen, not off the coast and on the coast or on land, bro, all that shit in those aisles would have been all over the floor. Okay, because just think about that. That's a 7.0. So what does a 3.0 do? Maybe one stick of gum fell off the shelf. When you're looking at it, there's. Let me tell you something. If an entire building came down, don't you think they'd be at the building that came down instead of looking at some Ritz crackers on the floor? So this is their idea of, we got to find damage. We got to make it seem like, okay, well, this shit just happened. Let's find some damage. Any damage. Just give me some damage, damn it. And there's your damage. With your live tsunami shot to the left. So that's all I'm saying. 7.0 is very strong. Trust me, I felt it in the Northridge quake. It is very strong. And the thing about the Northridge quake is not only was it on the land, was it a big quake at 7.0, but it was also a long quake. Like it must have gone for 30 or 40 seconds. I can remember I told you, my mom, I was living with my parents then. She woke me up. Said, get up, we're having an earthquake. I said, what? I just got home. Leave me alone. Get up, we're having an earthquake. So between that, getting me up, went into the front room, went under a table, and it was still going. So yeah. I mean, that's it, Jess. That's it. I got to get the clicks in. And I'm there just to see what's going on. And also as a learning experience for most. That's it, Josh. That's it. You see what I see. I mean, it's, you'd figure there'd be one street that has a fissure in it, a fucking crack or just something. An old building from fucking 1890 that had the facade come down. Just something. But nope. Why do they keep showing the beach? They're showing the beach because of the tsunami warning. 12:10 they said was the best time, so we're 17 minutes away from that time. Hey, there we go. Oh, the whole door fell off. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. They found a door, so we've had 2 aisles and a door looped into our existence. What's up, hearts? I mean, I could switch over to the CHP, see what they're up to, but like I said, the traffic's flowing. Weren't hearing a whole lot with the CHP. Not that I'm hearing anything here in Humboldt County. So, I mean, there's 700 plus people. Here, they have another channel up too that's got 251. Let's switch to that one for just a moment. If not, we'll check out the chippers and see what they're up to. All groggy for sure. I was faded. I told you though, it was a good thing that my mom got me up because I had one of those. You remember those fat televisions, like a 32-inch with the big old fishbowl fucking screen, Heavy. Like a 32-inch where you almost had to get your buddy to help you pick it up. A 32-inch. Like you could kill somebody with it if you dropped it on them. I had one of those at the foot of my bed. And, like on this little table. And the second I got up, that thing fucking came forward and fell right where my legs were. Well, let's see. Well, we're watching ABC 7. This whole thing was ABC 7. That last one. That's it. See? ABC 7. Yeah, I mean, dude, that thing would have hurt. It would have fell right on my shins or my feet. That shit would have hurt. I know it would have. Dangerous. So yeah, I tell you what, we didn't have too much damage in our house. You know, just little things fell and, you know, shit got knocked over. It wasn't too crazy, but I'll tell you what, the whole neighborhood was fucked up. The entire freeway near our house, the entrance, completely damaged. It completely fell. So the overpass was on the ground, and it took them, I don't know, 3 years to fix it. Like literally 3 years. From the Fairfax to like even Robertson was closed on the 10 freeway, and the cars were stuck on there. Like one was up 10 feet, the next one was on another slab 6 feet below it. So yeah, it was pretty wild. I do remember that because I got in my car. I remember after it all happened. You know, you're all adrenalined up. You're not going back to bed. So I went into the car and drove around and saw all the damage. Man, all these water mains buckling the streets. You know, it was a lot of damage, man. And look at the water, though. It's definitely picking up. Can you see it now, though? Can you see the waves now? It's definitely picking up. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you know, they usually go in bunches. I've never really gone through an earthquake where I never had aftershocks. Never. I can't think of one. Even at 3.0 is going to have a 1.7 following it. Okay, so 7 is going to have some 6s, some 5s, some 4s, and it'll be that way for the next few days. It takes a while to settle down. It doesn't just stop. You know what I mean? It doesn't just stop. There we go. Immediate evacuations. There you go. Fremont, west of Interstate 18, I-80. So there. For people living and working in the areas of Fremont, west of I-80, or 880 rather, in Fremont due to the tsunami warning. USC urges international students to... What? Wait, what? What was that? USC urges international students to return to the U.S. before Trump takes office. Hurry up. We need all that money from the rich Chinese kids. Please, get over here. Don't worry about it. They won't send you home. We need your money. I'm just trying to read all the updates on my phone because my phone's been blowing up from this shit. So, yeah, that was another one. So, there you go. Fremont's way inland. Well, I mean, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. They don't want to not tell you. See, still nothing. So. Oh, there we go. There's an ambulance. Oh, what's he doing? It's probably somebody had a heart attack. Scared all this shit. I mean, you'll see those waves moving. You see it crashing the coast pretty good right there. I mean, of course, you have the people right here just parked up. Said, "Oh, no, let's go see. No, let's go see the tsunami, Mom. Let's go just check it out." Till it crusts those rocks and pushes their car fucking far back into that ditch right there. Is the light out right here? Is that why there's so much traffic? It looks like it. Or maybe they're diverting traffic there on the left. Of course, it goes out. Shit. 604. Come on. All right, I have some other views. This is actually a great view of the bay. You want to see what it looks like? You want to see the bay? There's the bay for you guys. Look at that. Look at all the tankers. Oh my god. Bro, what are they going through when that shit comes through? Oh boy. It's like we're getting attacked. Well, Heidi, it's funny because they keep saying that it's on. But you tell me it's off. So, we'll see. I know, DC, we've been listening to it for the last 30 minutes and I haven't heard a fucking thing. That's them. I just got it right now. Live coverage. Tsunami warning issued. California strikes... earthquake strikes Northern California. So I don't know, Heidi. I just got it right now. I'm sure you heard the little bloop on my phone. And I can show you. It says now. So I don't know. I know y'all keep saying cancel, but doesn't seem canceled on mine. On my side. So we'll see. Axe, what's up? And trust me, I keep telling you. It's, you know, you guys think of this huge fucking tsunami wave that's 300 feet tall. No, it won't be that. It'll be a rolling 4-foot wave, max. Okay, Annie, but you know you should tell Channel 7, Channel 11, and Channel all 4 and all them. So you should tell them to stop doing it. Because as you said it a minute ago. One minute ago. 1 minute ago. 1 minute ago. Oh, we got a motorcyclist down. Oh, boy. Of course they want to sell the story. If they tell you, if they can't show you nothing but a couple Ritz crackers that fell on the ground, it's nothing for you to come watch. You can't say them all because 11 just showed you 1 minute ago that it's still going. And why does... There it goes. So now it says cancel, you see? Maybe they're listening to you. Yes, 3-inch shrimp is going to be there. He caused it.
9-7 clear.
Yeah, I mean, I can't help what they say or do. Okay, they're going to pump it up. They want you to come watch. And look at the homie in the water over here. He gives zero fucks. Oh, your homie's fully pitted out there. Fully pitted, bro. I'm fully fucking pitted. There you go.
All right, copy that. I'll get those bridges down there.
Okay, so you're hearing some chatter now referring to the earthquake and checking bridges and the coast.
609 clear.
X is the news now. Yeah, I'm not doubting you. I'm just telling you, why are they still sending me those things? That's all I'm saying. So, I'm just going by what I'm sent. Not here to argue. Just showing. Putting on the Ritz. Alright, let's get a bowl in here at least. This one's cooked, so we gonna have this one.
You got any updates?
Got any updates? People need updates. Yeah, the tsunami's warning is over. Like it was ever here. Bro, they just loving those waves right now. Bro, look at the waves. Don't tell me they're not getting bigger. 'Cause that's a bigger wave right there. Thank you, Harsh Truth. Well, quakes are no joke, yes, Harsh. If they're over like 6.0, that's when they become dangerous. Anything below 6 is a joke. It's a fucking joke. Just saying. Unless you live in a mud hut and you're right on top of the epicenter, maybe you'll have damage. Just saying. But in this day and age, with California and how strict their laws are when it comes to bolting your your house down to the ground and all that stuff. You know, having everything prepared. Like, they're really strict with that. Soft story. Like, they're going to anybody who's got a soft story building or house and making you retrofit like a motherfucker. 50 grand retrofit.
Have you came all the way across Commodore Point Road?
No, Wayne's coming across that way. I'm going out to Showers Pass and Nealon.
Okay. When you can, give us some updates.
Yeah, 10-4.
Newsom expected to speak. Who gives a fuck about him? Hopefully his house was crushed. I'm dead serious. Dalton live? What about Dalton? They're not live right now, that's for sure. They working twice in a week. I just got it now. Update. Tsunami warning issued for Northern California after strong offshore quake has expired. Tap in. So here we go. So they just keep back, forth, back. What else they got? ABC 7's live coverage continues after 7.0 earthquake strikes off the coast of NorCal coast. Newsom expected to speak soon. Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about that piece of dog shit motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, it's heating up right now. I don't know how they are live. They were just live a day ago. Don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. No, I didn't feel it. I'm way too far. Way too far, man. Way too far for that shit. Yeah, I know. I see you guys saying it. Okay, we'll go up. I don't know. Look, you got everybody checking it out. Everybody just sitting there watching. So I got the special board meeting. All right, I see him there. There's nobody at the table yet, but I see that there. Special board. Wait. So this is Thornton. Is she gonna show up because she got ousted already, or is this like the first one with the new guy Napoleon Dynamite, who decided to elect himself in? So yeah, that's probably what that is. You know, if she doesn't show up, I don't watch. I'm not here to watch a normal city council meeting. I'm here to watch the fireworks. That's what we here for, man. The fireworks. Thank you for letting me know. She's showing up. Well, we'll see. Nobody's there now but one chick pulling her pants up. And that ain't Tiffany. I'm watching it, trust me. There it is right there. Still has her name, Hinyard. Tiffany Hinyard on the screen, though. It definitely has that. All right, everybody, let's get it.
Smoke.
Big tsunami surf? Yeah. See, there you go. There's the room right now. Nobody there just yet. Shout out to Critical Smoker. He's live and indirect. Live and direct. Not indirect. Direct. Buffco, cheers, Terry. Old Terry. Lego Stinks? Yeah, he's over here. I can put the Lego Stinks up. Alright, hold on. Old Lego Stinks. Oh, the real Stinks already ate, so he's probably busy playing around out there. Hold on, I gotta lower the camera. I think it is a secret squirrel meeting. She ain't out until April. Well, we'll see. I mean, that whole thing, they tried to oust her just the other night, so that's why I say, will she be there to defend herself and try to reclaim the title? What shall she do? What will she do tonight? That's a nice fucking... Is that a lifeguard? Like Denali or something? I think it's nice. Tahoe? I like it. I guess maybe the firefighters. Hi, BJ. So she's supervisor till April, huh? The caucus was just to decide who will be on the ballot for the Democrats, as it is in her. But that's weird. So then why did they toss her out of the meeting? Just because she was being unruly? She wouldn't shut up? Is that why they threw her out of the meeting? Ah. Old Lego stinks. Old Lego stinks. Hi, everybody. I'm Lego Stinks. Tacomas and Tundras. Tundras and Tacomas. Hopefully they're not the new ones. They suck. You don't want those new ones, man. They're garbage. Garbito. I mean, it's a light push on the tide, because those markings look awful high. Doesn't seem like it actually goes that high normally onto the sand. Well, geez, thanks. So, just to show you, nothing has changed. They're all still sitting there. Just to show you, ain't no change. But I'll keep an eye on them. And we'll go on over there. Check her on out. See what's going on. Come on, what's this guy doing? Oh, please stay on him. What's he doing? Anybody? Anybody? Is he practicing for the next breakdancing Olympics? Is that Ray Gun's new partner? Some sloppy Tai Chi. Maybe that's what it is. Just some sloppy Tai Chi. What do you guys think? And now all of a sudden it's on that side. Is he praying? Is he praying for the... Is that the tsunami pray? We're just praying for the tsunami? Floppy Tai Chi? Doing the floss. Better slow down, Channel 7. You almost rear-ended that truck. Better calm down, Turbo. It's a TikTok challenge. He's earthing right now. He's got his shoes off. He's walking. He's waiting. He's in the sand, just feeling it, waiting for the tsunami to come on down that got canceled already. Hey, man, you can't come over here. You got canceled. Yeah, I know, Rick. You need to tell... instead of telling me, you need to tell the rest of these people on the news. It's good to see you too, British Spy. He's experiencing aftershocks. Well, that is a no-doubter. You're gonna feel the aftershocks. There's gonna be some. That is real. I don't care who you are, where you're at. Even a small Quake, a 3.0 is going to have some aftershocks. Granted, usually they're so small you don't really feel them. But we had thousands of them after the Northridge Quake. Thousands. I mean, every few minutes, shit was rocking. Every few minutes. Right, it was a good thing that they're not stopping anywhere. They're just cruising, checking shit out, making sure everything's good. As you hear, we've been listening on the scanner for over 35 minutes now. 40 minutes we've been listening. 40. We haven't heard a fucking thing other than them going out and checking. So, damn, these fools are bombing at the beach too. Look at that shit. Old dipping. They bombing, son. It's like a tsunami dance. It's not a custom one, Brandy. They have them. You can go to Lego's site. Just type in Tuxedo Cat. You know, it'll come up. But be prepared. It's gonna be a fun, 6-7 hours, and that's if you just plug away at it and not put it away. I mean, it's 20 bags of Legos in one box, and it's much more intricate than you'd think. You know what I mean? It really is. If I think, oh, it's a black cat, so give me a whole bunch of black and white Legos, we'll stack them up, and no, it's got like this whole, endoskeleton to it. Then you build the outside of it. So it's quite intricate. The book is huge. Come on. Book's 300 pages. And look at that. Look how thick it is. It's an inch thick almost. That shit is huge. This is the directions. This is the manual. So, yeah. Really does kind of get crazy. So you definitely got to be the dedicated Lego builder for this one. I can only imagine how long it takes to build that fucking Harry Potter castle you guys were telling me about. See if we have a good endoskeleton shot here. I'll show you what I mean. See, this is what I mean. This is what it looks like inside. Come on. Focus. Focus, Daniel-san. Focus. See, there's his feet right there. That's like the torso and the feet right there. Six hours-ish electric, and I mean, I was smoking, hitting bags in between, but about 6-ish hours, I'd say, a solid 6 hours. Because, as big as the bags are, they're not that crazy, but there are 20 of them, and you need to pay attention, because it's, like I said, it's not just most Legos back in the day, I remember I had Legos as a kid, it'd give you more than one way to build something. You have a gas station, you can make the gas station this way or that way. This is just, it's one way or nothing. There you go. There's another shot for you. No, it's a regular Lego set, Jess. They have them at Costco. People were telling me I had ordered mine from Lego and they were on back orders, so I was waiting for the ones that I ordered. And everybody hit me up, man, it's at Costco, it's at Costco. I didn't know Costco was going to have it, So, yeah, you can get them at Costco if your Costco still has them. $100. Yeah, the hardest part was the tail. Don't know why. The tail was, it actually got me. I built most of it and had to go back and take it apart and redo it because I built it wrong. It wasn't matching up together. Like one half of the tail was up a little higher than the base of the tail. So, yeah. You can't cancel a tsunami. Well, either it comes or it doesn't, right? Either way, it's not going to be what the movies make it out to be, where you're standing on the beach and there's this towering wave that's 100 feet tall coming to fucking splash on you. That ain't happening. You can get gold bars at Costco, too. I'm just not buying gold from Costco, just saying. Shaken but not stirred, Jason? That's good. Make sure that hopefully you have zero damage at your house. It's crazy that I have twice as many people on Twitter right now watching than I do on YouTube. Shout out to the almost 5,000 watching on Twitter right now, man. It's good to see you guys.
Welcome.
Oh, Elon. Elon ain't holding back. 113 in Twitch. Yeah, today the counter's working. Well, at least on some of them. Doesn't tell me anybody who's in Rumble. It says 117 in Twitch, 2,398 in YouTube, 4,035 on X, 9 people on D Live. And I don't think there's one person right now in either Rumble or Kick. I don't know. It doesn't say there are. There probably is. It's just not working. What's up, Mega? How are you? Speaking of Mega, where the fuck is Lone Silencer at? Someone won 197 million on the lotto here yesterday. Hopefully it's Lone Silencer. He's been telling us for years that he's going to win it. Hopefully he finally did. Yeah, the counter doesn't normally work. What's up, Beast? Shout out to you. Yeah, the counter sometimes that tells me how many are in each room. It's kind of just iffy. It's iffy, man. It decides to work when it wants to, not when it's supposed to. 47 in Rumble. That's nice. I'm down with that. Yeah, it just doesn't show me. Just shows me 7,214 watching total in all the 5 rooms. Ah, okay. Thank you, Spartans. Yeah, I got kicked off of Twitter for 2 years, I think it was. They banned my original account because our original account had almost 30,000 subs, and not anymore. Now we got like 2,700 or something. I had to create a whole new account. So they changed it so much. After Elon bought it, I was gone for that whole time before he bought it, and then he bought it, and then I came back. And it really changed a lot, bro. It's so spammy. Way too much spam every third. Even when you're paying to go live, it's still every third ad is every third post is an ad. Baloney. Poor fish. I don't think the fish feel it really. Especially the ones that are down on the bottom of the surface, the bottom feeders and shit. Bottom of the ocean, they're not. I don't think they feel it much. Maybe one rogue wave that passes through. Something like that. I don't know. You lost yours too, Board? Yeah. Yeah, they kicked me off a long time ago. The communists, there's still communists that are working there. Don't think there aren't. Don't think he cleaned house 2025 and they're all gone. Because they ain't. I'm telling you, they ain't. They're still there. Boat crashed? Oh boy, hopefully not. We don't want no crashings. No crashings. Alright, give me a sec here. We'll go check back at what do you call it? And see, notice the guy's been watching 40 minutes now, and again, you don't really have any damage shown at all. I mean, just such minute amounts of it. Oh, that's a pretty cool shot. Let's take a look at that.
Fortuna, just a brief synopsis. Sounds like the major impact for us so far is Shelter Cove. They're having a drinking water failure out there. We're working with the EOC, which has been activated in Eureka. Several small auxiliary roads, landslides, but nothing impacting the main corridor.
Okay, so there you go. There's the main impact point. They're having problems with their drinking water. It's why it's always important, ladies and gentlemen. Always have at least 15 to 20 gallons of drinking water. Always for you.
Probably a good choice, and then I can communicate to our local EOC that with your efforts. And I can give you a phone number if we need to communicate via telephone.
Big ass ship coming in. All that cargo, son. Your shit's arriving. Alright, so looks there. Who's that? Game warden? No, it's cop. Park police. U.S. Park Police. All right, Bill, have a good one.
Wait up for Blaine. 1-2, straight out.
eBay ship, all the eBay crap. Tiff just showed up. All right, let's go over there. Let's go over there and see what's going on. Don't bounce, don't bounce, don't bounce. She did. I seen her. Come on, man.
Plug my mic in now if she's going to start talking on the microphone so that you guys can hear.
Look who just showed up. Oh boy. Better quit playing. She in that nice suit tonight. You better give her the Fiji water. She don't want none of that Costco water, sir. So you're going to need to give her a Fiji in the golden mic. Maybe she'll do a press conference about the earthquake. Be awesome if she did. Better call it a row. Where's Taiji at? Yeah, it's an emergency meeting. Again, she feels, I guess, that everything's slipping away. She got to throw a meeting out there. I wonder if the other ones even show up. That way, if they don't show up, it's not a quorum, and then this meeting doesn't mean shit, and she just wasted her time and all these people's time. Well, not the guy in the suit. He's getting paid either way. He's the DEI hire.
Okay, guys, we're going to wait 4 more minutes.
Told you.
We're going to wait till 2:30, and then we will begin to see if anyone else shows up.
Nobody else showed up, son. That's why they're going to dog you out like that. Girl, you ain't going to get nothing done. Because they know if it's not a quorum, that anything and everything you say don't mean shit. That's it. Smoke bag. She going to get her smoke bag out soon. I'll tell you. She downgrade. Yeah, she don't want to try to... She ain't trying to floss too much right now. She's trying to look poor. Her hair can't be as nice. Her nails can't be as nice. She got to wear the older suit. She ain't trying to wear the Versace. I mean, shit, she can't even... Apparently, she ain't paying the bills for her rent, apparently. She ain't paying the lawyers. That's like the 3rd lawyer she's got. I mean, as soon as you walked into my firm, I'm like, wait a minute. I know you ain't paying them other two, so I know you ain't gonna pay me. You better turn around and get up out of here. I'd rather stare at the Bay Bridge.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, the Golden Gate
999.
Bridge, because everybody gets angry at me.
Appreciate it.
I get it.
Bless
Bay
you.
Bridge goes to Oakland. This is the Golden Gate. They both go over the fucking bay.
Thank you for supporting my channel.
Fuck. They both go over a body of water. What's up, Silver Knife? Just acting a fool as I always do. Apparently so, PQ. Well, she's throwing it. I don't think any of them else are going to show up. So what'll happen is in about 3 minutes from now, she's going to say nobody showed up. She's going to pretend like she's about to get something done. She'll talk for 10 minutes and go home. And I think that's about what will encompass the next 20 or 10 minutes here or there in Dalton. No, Silver, I'm way too far. I'm 500 miles from, at least, from Humboldt County. What is the Golden Gate, James? The gateway made of... Yeah, I know. I just said that, Fred Norris. Thank you. And it's pretty easy to distinguish which one is which. One's double-decker.
testing. All right, good evening or good afternoon. Thank you guys for coming out. Those that are here, I appreciate you showing up for our special board meeting.
Yes, James.
Unfortunately, as
The
always,
opening
there is no quorum.
In the water.
The
The
two
gateway.
trustees did not
Almost
come.
like their own
Decided
Panama
not to
Canal.
come once again. But just so you know, the things that are at stake. Township government is at stake, and they're not telling you that. And what I mean by that is we have bills that have not been paid for
Bills?
over 2 months. And every single time we request a special meeting to just take care of the everyday essentials, the business is not getting done, let alone getting heard. You guys see myself, trustee Darlene Gray Evers, the clerk, Loretta Wells, and also the attorney, we all show up here, the deputy clerk too, Keith. We all show up here every single time.
Gas leak.
despite
Smells
how we
gas
feel,
near her meter.
what we think, or our opinion.
Dangerous.
And that's what you're supposed to do when you're an elected official. You guys elected us to do the will of the people.
Yeah,
And
Debbie.
when we don't show
I mean,
up to
debt
take
collector,
care of
yes.
everyday business, that is a problem for me, a problem for the residents. So I hope that people are seeing it for what it is. Unfortunately, our board has been manipulated by the powers to be, and I've been saying this and saying this, and I'm continuing to say this. I told you that the board gets their order from Thaddeus Jones. He's the mayor of Calumet City, and Napoleon Harris. He's the senator and the committeeman. I keep telling you this, and you need to pay attention to what's going on in your own backyard. Right now, we have essential services that are at stake. One, being the insurance. I have mentioned this at a previous special meeting that no one attended. I have scheduled several special meetings and no one has attended, but now we are in jeopardy of not being able to do the services here for our residents. When we don't have insurance, that means that you, residents, media, cannot come in the building because we don't have any insurance. So if you fall, trip, or anything of that nature, how do we cover it? Also, the rides for our seniors, and that's my problem that I have with all of this gridlock, this political theater. How do we pick you up? How do we take you to your doctor appointment? And that's what you guys are not seeing. You listen to all the smoke screens and all the
Smoking scams,
but you're not looking at the people that's really doing all the mess being committed here at Thorn Township. So that is at stake. I'm going to read to you a couple emails, and I want to tell you how illegal and corrupt the two individuals are, Trustee Carmen Carlier and Trustee Chris Gonzalez, and the people who I named that are their puppet masters. They send emails when we have been told by the attorney, told by the AG that you cannot and will not do a consent vote, but yet they still say do a consent vote. That is illegal, guys. Did you hear me? Illegal. We cannot do anything as it relates to sending a vote via email. So when they ask you to do that, you should say, hey, why are y'all saying to do something illegal through email? You guys should always come here and say yes or no as represent to your vote, because it doesn't matter what someone feels about someone up here. What matters is you came here to do your job, you executed your vote, and you said yes or you said no. You're entitled to that. And understand this, as you know, we are down one trustee. So what is the reason really why they're not coming to the board meeting, let alone being told not to show up, right? So if they don't show up, you cannot move anything in Thornton Township.
Illegal.
And that was their plan, to not move things in Thornton Township. Me and Trustee Darlene Gray Evers, we vote for everything for the people.
You guys catch everything.
If they show up, it will be 2-2. That means that you still get your wish, trustees that's not here. You still gridlock government, nothing still moves, but you are here for the record saying yes or no. So I'm telling residents, enough is enough. Stop with the mess. Call a spade a spade. You got individuals that's literally controlling this board. Not me, not Trustee Darlene Gray, because they cannot control us, but they are controlling the other two. Everybody has been making time for what they want. People have been going to other people's board meetings, but yet you send an email to Thornton Township stating you cannot attend, that you're out of town. You went out of town last night when you was at District 149 board meeting, Trustee Chris Gonzalez. Y'all make time for mess, but won't make time for the business that needs to be conducted here at Thornton Township. That is the problem, that is the facts, that is what's going on right now in your own backyard. So, right here, Chris Gonzalez wrote, he is sending a consent vote to renew the insurance here at Thornton Township. I just told y'all the laws. we have to do it in person. We have to vote here. We cannot do a consent. In that case, nobody ever go to work. They won't. They will never come to work because they can vote via email. You cannot do that, impossible. Here's another one. And this is the one from Stephanie Wiedemann. When I first came here, she reported to the AG office about consent votes and didn't want us no longer to do consent votes. But guess what? Before I came, that's all they did. That's all they did was a consent vote here at Thornton Township where they voted through email. But what I tell you, when it's them, it's okay. When we do it, it's not okay. So guess what? We comply with what the rules are, which is we can no longer utilize consent vote through email, which they was doing anyway. So that's the AG office right here. So in news, I got all this, so when y'all tell y'all story, y'all get y'all facts straight. I give you a copy of everything I'm reciting so you get it right. I also have a whole list of things about the insurance. From day one, when we knew that we needed to renew the insurance, we placed it on the agenda. Day two, we also told them again we need to come to the board.
She likes to talk, Colors.
Board meeting. Day three, we said, hey, y'all ain't show up. We're going to do a special meeting. Then we did another special meeting.
I don't know, Mike.
Another special meeting. It's like, come on, guys. When y'all going to see who the problem is? Because it's not us. We constantly are calling for special meetings, and they are not coming here to do the work. It is a ton of bills that's due. It's a ton of services that will be cut for non-payment. And it's not because we're not showing up, because we're here to pay the bills. It's not just the insurance, it's the bills too. What that means is your food, residents. So we was not able to basically deliver food to some of our seniors this week. That's the stuff y'all not recording or reporting because they didn't pay bills. And the vendors say they're not gonna supply us with food if we do not pay their bills.
Thank you, Curations.
And that's a problem. So I need you to wake up and call people out on their BS because right now, enough is enough. And our people are suffering. No matter how you try to do harm to me, supervisor, and try to stop me from progress, you're not stopping me. You're stopping the people of Thornton Township because they come here to get the services and we are supposed to dish the services out. Under my leadership, we have surpluses. Y'all never had surpluses, but yet y'all keep all the money in the building so that you guys can utilize it and give it to your friends. I say no. I say give the people the money. I have put on the agenda several times to give back property tax refunds to all Thornton Township residents. Yet, instead, the board members walked out. Remember, Chris Gonzalez walked out when it was time to vote for such a thing. And that's a shame because he know how that program worked. Y'all gave it out when Frank Zuccarelli was here. What's making it any different now? And this is what I mean about gridlocking government. We have to stop it. You got people around here doing illegal things, and every time I tell it to y'all, y'all don't believe me.
Waves are crashing in pretty good.
Then you say, oh, she was telling the truth all this time. That's why I'm not afraid to say it on the mic. That's why I'm not afraid to name drop and tell you who the people are. I am not. But this too shall pass, right? But until then, we must take care of the business. And we're not taking care of the business because the Board of Trustees are not showing up. I'm going to read to you the timeline as it relates to the consent emails from your trustee.
As it relates to, there's two.
11/24/24. Carmen requested a consent email to be approved for the insurance. 11/26/2024. The lawyers, the law firm,
dirty?
stated
Remember, it
that
been
cannot
canceled.
be done. That is
They
illegal.
canceled it. So
On
can't come no more.
11/27/2024, the lawyers reiterated to the trustee that that cannot be done. That is illegal. This is all through email. But this is the illegal stuff that they keep trying to push that y'all don't hear about or see about. Because everybody want to do it their way and not the right way. On 12/2, the lawyers responded once again.
Some
saying
street
you
peeps.
cannot do this. This is not allowed. This is how many
I don't
times
know.
they keep trying to do the illegal act. And I keep on inserting myself saying, guys, let's just do it the right way.
I keep inserting
Let's call
myself,
a
too.
special meeting. Let's just come here and vote. That's all y'all do. Cast your vote and go. There's no reason why no trustee should not be here. They got elected by you guys, some appointed, and then they get paid by you guys. But yet they're not coming to actually do the work that's required. On 12/5, Carmen asks again through email to do a consent vote. And I go on. On 12/5, she asked the clerk to issue a consent email. On 12/5 again, she asked again for consent email. This is how many emails we get in a day.
I could only imagine Tony having to hear that.
So what I'm saying to you,
arguing with her all the time.
Emails to do the illegal
Fuck
act when
that.
all they have
I'd rather
to
just
do
beat off and be
is
alone.
Show up and vote. That's it. It's that simple. But yet y'all missing it. People putting out false information, misleading information.
All right, everybody.
Misguiding the residents of Thornton Township. But y'all smarter than that. And this is why I sit here and I come to the meeting that I schedule, because it's important business that need to be taken. But yet I talk to y'all because I want y'all to still hear from your supervisor. Because the leader gonna always show up when they don't. I'm always standing in the fire when they won't. Okay, one second. We're
Quick
gonna take
question.
Q&A after I get done.
I want to hear this
Even
public
though it's not a
comment.
meeting, it's just me giving my speech, just so we clear. There's no quorum, so there's no meeting. So no actions will be taken. All I'm doing is putting my statements out so that the public hear from me. And I'll be doing a press conference after this.
Oh,
Next.
I
I
bet.
got all the emails just to show you guys the things that's written in bodies from
Yeah,
people.
that's the
When they
token
send
white
these
guy.
emails, I got
He's the
ton of them,
DEI
but
hire.
I want to give it to you so you can actually follow what's been happening here in Thornton Township. Also, they put on here
can watch the waves.
something about it wasn't a crisis. This is a crisis, guys. Despite what others may think or how they may feel. The crisis is this. If we don't have insurance, you lay off a ton of residents here at Thornton Township. A ton of them. And if you lay those residents off, how do they pay their bills? They gonna soon need GA.
He
They
never
need help,
blinks.
they light, they gas, they water, they mortgages, they rent. So that's how important it is. But you don't see it for what it is. And if the lawyers advise me come tomorrow, we will be shutting down. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on them to advise us of our next steps, because they said no insurance, we cannot operate. And I understand. I held off this long and I kept on trying, and still no avail, nothing. They still have to came here to basically take care of their business. Nothing has happened. So I wanted to point that out.
FEMA
This
will give
other
you
one that I have
780.
right here is another thing as relates to the insurance. I just want to point that out, but I'm going to give this to the media, the whole entire timeline, so you will know what to expect and know what has happened here at Thornton Township. Couple things on the agenda, and I just want to recite these for the record. One, the most important one,
He hasn't moved
pay
yet.
all the bills here at Thornton Township. So when they sit here and they send something out saying, hey,
Oh, he
I
moved.
sent something out, I did a consent vote to pay bills. We cannot do that. Again, I keep repeating it.
He's scared to
We cannot
breathe.
pay bills through consent. You must show up in the public to vote to pay bills.
She talks too much.
Next, the big one, the one that I think they're running from, the one they're afraid of, is to give you, the residents, the $2.2 million property tax refund, 100% property tax refund to all homeowners throughout
It's in
Thornton
NorCal,
Township.
Dana.
They do not want to be on record saying no. Because all they have to do is come in and just say no. If you don't want to give y'all the money, then say no. Because we going to say yes. It's $2.2 million. Because we got a surplus over $4 million in the GA fund. So my job is to make sure I make a way and I give it back to the residents of Thornton Township. Next, bonuses for all staff. Everyone has been
Is she
crying
married? I don't
and
know.
complaining
I don't think
about they need more money, they need bonuses, and we put it on the agenda. Now it's up to the board to make you whole to my employees. I've tried several times, you've seen this on the agenda, and yet to no avail, nothing. They skip it,
Hasn't
they
used the
pass
period.
it, they will not give you guys a bonus, which is also
Could you imagine
in
her on her
the
period when she's
budget.
angry? Oh
Put the budget
boy.
on there. We're asking for them to pass the budget since March.
She gonna be
Since
on you.
March. Still, this is December. Y'all know we're gonna go in the next budget cycle. No budget. So I'm tired of the blind game and people not taking responsibility for
Blind
their
game.
action, of not doing what they're supposed to do.
She has a
Next,
boyfriend,
on here
Jason?
we
Is
had
it you?
the insurance, which I just spoke to. And another big one is the audit. It was a audit, which was a forensic audit that they voted for. They voted for this. Did y'all know that? The trustees voted to do a forensic audit for Carmen Carlisle and Keith Freeman credit card. And they did not show up to basically now go to the next step, which is to hire the company to do the forensic audit. What are you running from? What are you hiding? You voted to move forward. So if you voted to move forward, let's move forward so we can handle the business. Let's go. This is what we need to do. So that's on the
Yeah, it is. You can see how dark
last
the
thing-
sand is right there.
The last and the most important thing, so that we will no longer be gridlocked, is the vacancy. The appointment for Jerry Jones.
There's somebody in the water right there.
That is on the agenda. We can put it on here several
These fools are
times
fishing.
so that we can move forward and not be gridlocked. Have someone else come to a board meeting and they can
Fool
vote,
pulled
like
up
I said,
the
yes
fishing
or
poles.
no, or abstain, or vote present, or whatever you choose. It's your right. But show up and vote. That's what we
This is
ask
great
for.
weather. Fuck that. I'm
If you're
fishing.
gonna be out of order, y'all can leave. This is not a board meeting. This is not a board meeting. This is me giving my report. So please, if you don't want to hear it, the door is there. So thank you so much. Back to what I'm saying. As it relates to the vacancy, they would not show up for a vacancy, and all they have to do is basically show up, vote for someone to take the spot, and move forward. That's it. That's all we had to do, guys. But no one wanted to do that. No one. No one. So all these things are on here for a reason.
Flav likes that white meat.
Understand how things work, how things go. And I just want people to understand one thing too. When you guys are out of order or disrupting a meeting, you know it's a law that say that you cannot disrupt anything. You cannot disrupt the meeting. You will be removed from a meeting. So you can stop all that. I don't have to leave. I this, I that.
Ooh.
If you do not want to hear it, the door is there. You can always go. So I just want to make sure that
The
people
law.
understand that. I want to put that out there for those that don't understand how a organized meeting goes. So after the appointment, you will hear us talking about other things. We got other things that's really important, and I'm gonna tell that to the media myself. That way we can clear this room and I can handle my business. Because right now I'm just here to talk to you, to tell you everything that's at stake. And to the news, I have everything here. If you want the documents, I will give you every piece of evidence. So when you report it, you report it the correct way. And you don't have any misleading information. Because the people like to just lie and don't tell you their part of what they did as relates to gridlocking government, which I don't appreciate.
There's 5.
Residents, I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you for coming out. Mike, KP, if y'all got something to say, you can go to the mic now and make your plea.
Ooh,
I know
please.
KP has a couple things you wanted to point out.
I wanna
and
see
now
some-
you can talk about
I
the
want you
letter
guys
that
to
did
get
post,
hot.
And that would be great.
Is that
Go
dots?
ahead, Mike.
That's dots. That's dots.
Can you speak
You
in
guys
the
gotta
mic?
connect the dots. DOTTS. Dots.
Gotta turn the mic on, dude. That might help.
Emails
There you go, buddy.
from this government
That's how they work.
body
You gotta turn them on.
and making it public to the public. I know that certain things should not go out because it is a confidentiality thing. And Nikita posted today that they wouldn't come to the meeting because there will be a consent vote by email. So it continues to show that there are outsiders in this township that are controlling the trustees. Now, Trustee Gonzalez stood up after the caucus and said, now I can do my job. But when are you gonna do your job? He is not here present. We have objections for tomorrow. I wonder, will Mr. Gonzalez be here for the objections to be held for supervisor,
Sinbad.
trustee, clerk, township, highway commissioner, assessor? I wonder, will he be here tomorrow to hear our objections? Because we did receive email that there will be an electoral board hearing here tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I'm just questioning these things that are going on. Do Miss Nikita Cloud work for the township? Why is she sending out documentation showing that she represents Thornton Township trustees? When was that vote taken? When was
What's up,
she
Peep
hired
Watcher?
as a media consultant? She continues to put out information that can harm this township. When you talk about services not being able to be given to citizens, this is crazy. You have food that citizens are depending on. You talk about their lights, the gas. Come on, it's a lot of things. And now the township is at risk of being shut down. These are the things that the news need to post. Because our community, believe it or not, they are in need. They're in need. If you looked at the food giveaway, there was over 3,000 residents in line.
All right,
They
me.
need assistance. The trustees need to come do their
Have a
job.
good
My
one.
question is, what can we as residents do? Can we file a lawsuit to have those 2 trustees removed? Because they will not come to meetings. Because they cannot miss a certain amount of meetings according to the statute with the township. You can't miss so many meetings in a row. They've missed so many meetings. Since trustee Jerry Jones resigned.
Jerry Jones? Cowboys?
And we talk about who is controlling this. We saw it at the caucus. Many residents should have saw it at the caucus. Who controlled this government? You should have saw it. It's embarrassing. We cannot get things done. There's a gridlock here in our township.
Thank you.
Sam, they don't do it because that way she can't get anything done. They understand how the law works. And so does she.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Problem is more of them are on one side together than her.
We are at a dire situation right now in
Turn his
Township.
mic up. Yeah, DEI sound guy.
Food
Come on,
pantry will
Sinbad.
not be able to distribute food boxes to the seniors that we deliver to 4 days out of a 5-day week, due to the fact that the bill has not been paid to the suppliers of the food. So I'm expecting today to be the last day that we'll even be able to give our residents the boxes. You have to really understand what's at stake here. I understand politics. I understand people not liking.
Yeah, rent this dude. Just give me a
You're here to
second.
do a job.
You'll still hear it. Give me a moment.
If it's something on the agenda that you are not, you don't approve of, you can simply vote no. To say you're not coming to meetings because the agenda is not one way.
Got a chase going on now? Let's get it.
You have the opportunity to vote no. If this 5-member board doesn't have 3 affirmative votes, nothing can pass anyway. So they can easily stop whatever they don't want to address. It's obvious that they don't want to address the actual topic and vote no to a topic because they have the ability to do that.
O'Brien's been kicked out. He's gone. We don't get to pay rent. He's gone.
You out of order.
He's gone like a fart in the wind.
Don't go back and forth. Huh? Just make your statement.
Please let me do that.
400.
And her views. The order that she has against me clearly states that we can be in the same room in the workplace. So stop that. Y'all call people out their name every day. So I'm gonna go.
Okay, well, ma'am, you out of order. Just finish your thing so we can finish. Finish your, ladies, do that outside. Go
I
ahead.
did that for her viewers.
Go ahead.
The order clearly states that she can come here.
All right, finish, KP.
So you're a distractor. That's all you are.
Yes.
So I'm gonna stay focused like I asked you to do. This is shameful. It's shameful that people would jeopardize not only residents of Thornton Township's ability and needs to have food, but maybe even worse than that. When we don't have this insurance, basically after today, and the seniors that depend on the transportation department, Tony left, for them to get to dialysis, some things are more important than politics and personal
Politics.
vendettas. So with the news, I really hope you all take this information because just like everything they're putting out
It's
on
crazy,
the news,
Hockman, because I sold one of his rookie cards yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
through emails, the facts. We have the facts. So make
He was a
sure
baller.
that you all get all the information. Please just pursue the truth. And as elected officials, you're supposed to serve the people,
Hi, Live Love. How are you?
not personal agendas. And I don't think it gets worse than stopping seniors from being able to go grocery shopping, doctor's appointments, dialysis, the ability to get food, and these are the matters that should be addressed. So thank you, Mayor, for being so strong, Supervisor.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna
Thank you
stand
for
with
being
you.
so
I know
strong.
you said you had a comment.
Quit playing.
So thanks.
Notice how she ain't interrupting any of them because they're all on her side.
Educate the people.
Dots is on her side. This dude's on her side. No opposition. Oh, he switched the mic. He switched the mic. That's Dookie. That's Burn Dookie. She won't talk into the mic though. She refuses.
But he's not present here at this meeting. The
It's not even on. The mic's not even on. Like, what are you even doing, Sinbad? What are you doing?
Whatever appointment Tiffany Henry wants to make. And so it's totally, and so ma'am, you try from the northwest suburbs to make your comments, but please allow me to make mine.
Bro's the worst. Bro's the worst.
You want to keep information. So behave. Now,
She not a president.
and so let me continue, please. It's alarming and ridiculous, and you were absolutely correct when you cited that Carmen Carlisle has a restraining order. She has in fact had that restraining order since August 19th of 2024, and it plainly states that he can be present at board meetings. Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay,
And
no
so-
back and forth.
And so when you-
Notice how loud her mic is
when that environment is
compared to
created, what you do
Dookie's.
with a restraining order is you follow up with the police. And then the police deal with whatever harassment.
There he goes, whatever he's doing over there.
And then he will be arrested.
Just hanging out.
But what you don't do is not show up to a board meeting. Ma'am, you provided her personal security to her car, so why is she afraid? I have video of you stating, we're gonna.
I don't know, Jason.
I did.
It's fucked up though.
I did. Produce it, please.
Okay, guys. Okay, go ahead. Can you finish your statement so we can end this?
No.
Be in here talking about pulling out a gun.
Please
Okay, guys.
Doing that around
Please
here.
let her commit that slander.
Yeah.
Let her commit
Okay,
that
go ahead. Finish your
slander.
statement, and we're gonna wrap this
And
up.
so that's a very serious issue. And so Jerry Jones quit. To my understanding, he's the treasurer. I had
No, it's not, Jamie.
$14.6 million.
Probably purposefully.
Assets. What does he have to do with that money? And I also want to know, because Stephanie
He's on his phone over here, the
said as
DEI
well,
sound guy
that
over
the
there.
supervisor has the authority to write as many $3,000 checks as she wants without having.
Thanks, Sinbad.
And without board approval. So if you have those powers, I highly advise that you implement them in providing the services for the residents of Thornton Township.
Look, she doesn't get along with her.
All right, thank you
You
so
notice he
much.
walked up right away,
All right,
switched the mic, didn't even turn the mic on, obviously, and now he's on his phone over there. See, it's not on. The mic's not on. What a piece of shit.
Chris Gonzalez, okay, and not being here.
It's a big dude right there.
Chris Gonzalez was there with a young lady. I don't know who the young lady was. But he's always talking about security. He's afraid of this. The X's and everything
Look at him,
else.
milling around in the corner. Good for nothing, dog. Go in the back. Hang out, smoke a joint or
All the
something.
things that are going on. And the problem with the Homewood police were saying that we're not here to run this or whatever, but how they blocked Tiffany Henyard's supporters. That's when they got involved. Okay, but Chris Gonzalez cannot lie to us any longer and say that this is a problem here. Even though this young lady's talking about pulling out guns and whatever, everything like that. Security is right on it. So why isn't he here? Okay? Now, I'm a resident. Thornton Township, not only that, but I'm running for office myself.
Everybody's running for office in Thornton. They all know they can get the position.
Okay, because I talked to him, I asked, wait a minute, all these meetings you miss,
I'm running.
you're at the caucus with this young lady, and you're not afraid of all these people all around having this search? I got that on tape right here with the Homewood police. Did you search anyone for knives, guns, or anything like that? Where the X's are? Did you empty the building? Okay, after your so-called political fundraiser and all of this stuff, to have an organized caucus in here with only Thornton Township residents, they didn't do that. Not only that, but they allowed children to stay in there and yell yay or nay. So I'm sorry, I don't really call people out that name or anything, but I'm done with Chris Gonzalez with that lie. The other young lady, whatever, I reached out to try to get her side, I was she cited everything, I'm happy to be fine. We're open to a response. Thank you for hearing me.
All right, thank you so much. So that concludes my statement or our statements. I thank you for coming out. Unfortunately, as you can see, once again, it's gridlock. No action will be taken this evening, but I just wanted the lawyer to basically confirm that we cannot utilize consent vote through email. Can you just educate people on that, please?
That's what I'm saying, stranger.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he
There's
speaks.
no board action that can be taken by email by any of the trustees. If there's debt to be incurred or expenses to be made, they have to be voted on in person at a regular board meeting.
he just made $1,000.
Right, I think maybe that'd be better. You heard from the lawyer and not from my lips. So now he said it, I said it.
Bro made
and
$1 grand
she
right
said
now.
it, everybody keep telling y'all the same exact thing.
In an hour
So they put things out
or
saying
less.
that it have to be a consent vote through email. No, no, no. That's a person not doing their job, not showing up to work. That's what that is. That's a cop-out. You need to show up to this board meeting and handle the business. Because right now, like I just stated, I'm just reiterating what I said, everybody's job is at stake. We cannot operate when we don't pay our bills. The food pantry runs on food, right? If we got no food to put in boxes to go deliver to our seniors, what do? They can't come to work and just look at boxes. They need something to do.
They can eat the box.
There's a lot of other bills
I eat box.
that have not gotten paid. That's very, very important. And I'll get back to the news so you understand where we are and why we're complaining about them not showing up to a scheduled board meeting, let alone all these special board meetings that we have called just to pay bills, just to make us whole and pay for insurance so that the drivers for transportation are insured. All these things matter, but we can't move forward without the proper protocol, which is have a board meeting, call the road to pay bills,
Call the road.
have agenda items, and take care of the business, whether it's up, down, or it's at a stall. You come and show up, place your vote, and go home. That is how government is ran. It is not a dictatorship, it's democracy. You have to move forward. So thank you so much for coming out. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'll see you next time. I'm going to post some on my page because the caucus was really bad.
Nothing you can do
I'm
about
glad
it.
that he did spoke to it. So I just want you to understand, you will see me soon because it was really illegal. They did voter suppression and they did not allow the voters of Thornton Township inside of the building. Everybody was outside ready to come inside a building and they did not allow us in. So I want you to know that. What was that? Oh yeah, 4 o'clock. Yeah. No one's late. We got video footage of everything. You got video of me going inside, saying, hey, we're here, and they said they had a party at 5 o'clock. So I just want to point that out to you because you have seniors in the cold with walkers, with oxygen tanks, things of that nature, and in wheelchairs. I had to allow them to go in my vehicles, on my buses, and to stay warm.
On your
so
buses?
I just don't believe in
Your
allowing,
vehicles?
people to treat people that way. At the end of the day, we are all human. And I say that over and over again. Whether people like you or not, you're supposed to take care of the people.
Supposed
They did
to?
not do that night. It displayed that. And those that didn't see it, you can go watch all these videos and things that's going on. But I am really, really big on everybody should have the right to be heard. Everybody should have a voice. Everybody should be able to execute their right by coming to a voting spot and voting. But that did not happen that evening. You will hear from me. You will hear from my lawyers. And this is not the end of it. But I wanted to point that out. Thank you again for coming out this evening. Till next time.
Shout out to Critical Smoker, man. Another good seed. Dude. This chick's a mess. She really is. You know, like somebody earlier in the chat room said, it's just a rant session, and that's all it was. And it's funny how the mic worked for the two guys that support her, but somehow, some way, they saw her. Hold on a second, let me change the mic real quick. You know, most of them don't understand, I guess, how mics are working. I mean, you should be able to hear yourself amplified. If I don't hear myself amplified through the sound system, I know my mic isn't on, so I wouldn't even be speaking. I'd say, hey, are you going to turn the mic on or not? Or do I need to not talk into the mic? Because it's funny why you have a mic set up, but it's not on. You know, shout out to the DEI sound guy, old Sinbad over there, milling around in the corner, getting nothing done. And shout out to the DEI white lawyer there, making $1,000 an hour. Thing is he getting paid? You can write all the bills you want, charge all the people you want, but are the bills getting paid? That's the question. And of course, Dookie was out there talking, and we didn't hear Dookie at all.
That needs to go. Why are we sitting in a town that burns beasts? Why is that going on? Jason, you were at the ribbon cutting. Dubs was at the ribbon cutting. Ed Steve was at the ribbon cutting. Why are we in a town that burns Dookie?
If anybody needs to be, interviewed, it's Burn Dookie. She's gonna give you the real. She gonna let it. She gonna let it loose. You think Tiffany's trying to bang the lawyer? Maybe. Maybe she likes a little white chocolate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's like, man, I ain't only paying you to sit here and look good next to me. I'm paying you. You need to give me on some of that.
All right.
Shit, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, again, I feel as though she feels it's slipping away. So she's trying to. This is a power move. That's all this was today. Show up, have her word be heard, and show that she can call a meeting. I mean, how many people were there in total with the security? Maybe 20, maybe. Nobody gives a fuck about her, apparently. We'll see. She guaranteed victory. She said, I'm going to have a landslide like Trump did. She said those words verbatim. Then she got landslided in the vote.
What they've been saying is a lie.
We're watching Critical Smoker. This is Critical Smoker's channel. Fancy Pants is eyeing her up. That might be her boyfriend. I don't know. Could be. And she power playing over there. She's making the boyfriend wait while he sits there on his phone and plays Candy Crush. Power move. Power move. To show him who's in charge. I run this shit. You ain't running nothing. You spending my money. Power move. She's definitely a power player. You saw what she did. They were having a normal meeting. She comes in, 30 minutes late? Took over the meeting for literally just a minute or two, maybe 5 minutes max, and left. Just came in, disrupted everything, and left.
So she's gonna have a press conference.
Shit's petty. All right, so we'll see what the press conference is right here. We got channel 7 and 9.
My mic back into my camera.
5.
Mine's the blue microphone over there.
Nice. You got the mic set up. Shit, yeah, Critical. Let's get it. There you go, Critical. We'll see what she has to say. I want to see how many as it relates to's do we get. Because when she gets angry, that's when the as it relates to's come out. Something about that. It's like her trigger. When she's angry, she's going to give you some of those. All right, so let's do this. While we're waiting, we might as well. They're flying over the zoo now. I mean, they're just flying around, I'm guessing, to see if they can find any damage. So I just want you to remember this, guys. This is a 7.0. Granted, it was off the coast and not inland. Now, if it was inland, we'd see major damage everywhere. Absolute major damage fucking everywhere. No joke. And we've been having many, many, many aftershocks, as they are now. I'm sure they're having aftershocks. But, yeah, I think for the most part, they're out of the woods. ABC, KTLA, yeah. Well, actually, 5 there is NBC. I can see it there. The CBS is there. I can see the CBS eye. And I don't know what 9 is. 9 here is Viacom, CBS, KCAL. But 9 there is something different.
And could you clip the section?
Totally different market, man.
Came in and she started talking.
PQ. The difference is yeah, it's again they've all learned to come together for the greater grift. Even though I don't like what you're doing, I'll pretty much give you my vote. You give me your vote. Scratch each other's back, and we get shit done, and we fuck up the entire city together. Versus here, it's more of petty high school shit. This really what it reminds me of high school, like 10th or 11th graders just being petty with each other, just for the sake of being petty. And the people are the ones that lose out. And I really think that's what's going on. I think not much is getting done in the city. The things that are happening are probably not getting paid like they're saying. They're telling you. There's an ostrich or something. You know, it's just it's in shambles. Had like 20? Yeah, I'm sure they've had tons and tons. So I'm saying, when you have any earthquake, you're going to have aftershocks. Any earthquake. Every single one. I don't care if it's a 1.0, you're going to have aftershocks. So this would definitely be big enough to where you're going to have quite a few aftershocks. And sizable ones, like 5s and 6s, which is a major earthquake in a sense. Even though it doesn't do that much damage, it's still considered a major earthquake. Action, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. 9 is WGN. Okay, isn't that fucking Chicago? Ain't that Chicago? Maybe it's their affiliate out here. Because I remember watching the Cub games on WGN. Good old Cubby games they'd play. And the Mets, too, I think. It was Cubs and Mets? I know it was Cubs. Might have been Mets, too. Every once in a while they'd show a Met game, but Cubs for sure. That stinks. What do you mean, Dr. Remulac?
Healthcare savings? Yes,
Why are you talking shit? That stinks. What do you mean?
As long as he shows up on time, because I got stuff to do tomorrow.
The Timu Emu? Oh, it's an emu? Yeah.
Look like she's almost...
A flightless bird.
She's almost ready, y'all.
Is this Tiffany's new home? No. I'm assuming Tiffany's still living in her home, still while not paying for it. Because remember, by the time you get evicted, and people live there for a long time by the time the courts evict you. And at that point, if you've already defaulted, why would you just leave? Just to be nice to the person you don't like? That doesn't make sense. You're going to stay there every day until the sheriff comes to lock you out. Or you leave the night before. But her credit will be fucked now, if that's true and all of it goes through and she doesn't pay the back rent or whatever. Again, I don't know. These are all allegations, but just saying. That's how it works. You know.
Arguing with them about,
she will take a nice hit on that credit report, so when she goes to get a new apartment or house, that's going to be a tough thing, because especially for that, because people are going to see the eviction on your records. Like, man, you just got evicted. Why would I want you to come move into my property when you probably won't pay because you didn't pay them? So that would be in the mind of the next landlord, I would assume. You know what I mean? And again, even with like a car. So let's just say she has a place to stay now. The boyfriend got a place. Who knows? So what do? They go out and get themselves a nice new Camry. They don't pay for it cash, so you have to... You know, your credit rating took a hit, and now you have an eviction that they can see. So they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. They didn't pay their rent, so paying a Camry note, which is $250, $300, whatever it is for the Camry... If they didn't pay a couple thousand, who knows if they'll even pay the 300, but we'll see. That's really how it's going to work. That's all it's going to work. Alizations, that's it. Alizations. It's all politics anyways, guys. Just remember that. Politics. You've been led astray. You've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. Oh, zebra. Look at that. I like him. It's a donkey with stripes. I want a zebra. Sticks, can we get a zebra? Or make you ride him around the house, Stinks, but you got to clean up his poop. Make Stinks follow that thing around with a little scooper. Ostrich burgers? You like ostrich? I've heard of people eating it. Doesn't seem like a very fatty bird. But I don't know. What do I know? What the fuck do I know? All I know is we've been listening to that Humboldt County and we ain't heard a goddamn thing. You see the difference in LAPD where I can't even talk to you guys for a minute? LAPD's out here just call after call after call after call. let's do this. I'm gonna do one quick thing. Let's see if
The Lansing Journal is not.
if the Renegade radio's on.
Popped out of the repeater there. Is it Kilo Bravo 9 PBR?
There you go, guys. Viewer discretion is advised. We're listening to the Renegade repeater. It is like being at the LA City Council meeting with Herman Spindler, Greenspan, and the rest. So you may hear things you don't want to hear. Just saying. So viewer discretion is advised. Strong language you may hear. I'm sure lots of places have ostrich. I mean, fuck, people pretty much eat everything. Let's be honest. We got the mountain people that nothing goes to waste. They're eating squirrels. They're eating fucking everything. Doesn't even matter that there's not a whole lot of meat. They usually find a use for something. Some part of the animal.
She's gonna kick us out.
Were you able to locate it?
How come that zebra had no stripes? He got it repossessed part. Stripes have been repossessed. That was Gavin Newsom, the jackass. The jackass donkey as we know it. You know what I mean, man? I got a donkey in here somewhere. I know I got his drop. There he is. That's Gavin. I don't know about a rhino, but I really do want a hippo. I want a fucking hippo. Like a little pygmy hippo. I mean, I guess I'll have to have a lot of cantaloupe and watermelon and all that shit on tap.
Sorry, I might have been in a dead spot. I'm not sure if you copied my last.
But yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm not in a great spot.
Yeah, they're just flying around to see if there was any, problems they could find, problem areas. See if there's any damage they can find that's interesting. They ain't found any.
I've been in electronics here. My mom got me into it. She's the work out of.
Yeah, that could potentially be a problem. Were you able to locate Slim Jim?
Ostrich steaks are fire. Yeah, I've never had ostrich. I've never had deer. I saw a deer steak one time. It was so dark. I was like, you guys can have that. It's for you. They were laughing at me. Are you sure? I said, I'm sure. More for you guys to enjoy. That's when I was in Iowa. I remember the first morning I woke up. It's fucking snow everywhere. I look outside the window and there's a deer in the backyard just chilling. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I was talking to a different gentleman. Sorry about that.
Never had venison, no. I know they have it at Arby's. I'm not trying to eat Arby's anyways, really. Most of the Arby's are like gone now. Not a whole lot of Arby's left. There used to be so many. Arby's is going by the wayside. If you love Arby's, put it in the chat room. Just put Arby's. I know you love it. I want to see how many of you love Arby's. I mean, I'm all right with roast beef. It's not the greatest though. It's not my birthday, William. Birthday is Saturday. Saturday.
Had 4 vertebrae fused.
Almost gives you no roast beef anymore. It's just all bun. You like the Reuben there? Arby's is good. Bison? Eating buffaloes?
Jeff, have a good one. K6CQ.
I was sick, Jason.
Yeah, we were just watching it, Thumper.
Change the weather is hard on the brother.
That's him right there. You can hear him talking.
I ain't sick. I'm just cold.
There he is right there. Waiting for the queen to show up and show herself.
Smoke.
Like, come on, Queen, you can get up in there and do that press conference. You know that's the power play move. Oh, I'm gonna make them motherfuckers be lying about me in the news all the time. I'm gonna make y'all wait. So that's what she's doing. That's the power play. Get a PQ. We'll celebrate together.
And when Dalton's over,
Saya, it's your birthday today. Happy 42nd, man.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy New Year!
Happy birthday, you thing from another world, you.
Is Chase okay? Yeah, he's fine. He's just stoned. Did you see? He's busy looking at everything. Oh, steak first.
I hope you guys take that journey with me.
There he goes. He just was scared by the Quake. Arby's got the meat. I got a great Arby's drop though that I found. You know, this one.
Arby's now has Coke.
Oh, that for all them cocaine doers, man. That's why y'all be going up in there.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Y'all be going to Arby's for the Coke. Now I know why anybody goes there.
Brilliant Disguise coming in with the $49.99. Brilliant Disguise has officially become the sponsor of this Critical Smoker stream. Thank you very much.
What is that? Oh, little RV park.
This press conference is brought to you by Brilliant Disguise.
See everybody just chilling. Ain't nothing happening. They at the RV park. Everybody just chilling. Yeah, I don't think it was felt too crazy. You know, remember it's off the coast. If it was inland, it would be much different. You'd have a lot of damage. But thankfully, it was off the coast. But the magnitude is a strong one. That's a heavy quake, 7.0. So, yeah.
Go, 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 political with the $5.
Thank you, Hoosier. How they still only have Pepsi though? They made a whole commercial about them having Coca-Cola. Are they false advertising? Look, so you got the bags out so this fucking shit don't get flooded. Divert the water, man. Divert that son bitch. That's the pre-made sandbags. I don't know if it would have done too much good if that fucking wave would have came. The wave was big enough to get up on there. It definitely would have fucked this house up either way. Yeah, that's why people love the coast. You know, go up there. Look at her. She's on the roof, just chilling, smoking a joint up there, watching the waves.
The 1,462 of you who are still sticking around, I appreciate you being here. And,
Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo Romeo, BBR.
Yeah, the camera zoom's wild. Yes, it is, Kenneth. My real birthday. I know we've had my birthday every day for the last 7 months. It's been my birthday. But my real birthday is Saturday, yes. That's why we decided to have the show on Saturday. You guys wanted to do a Saturday show and hang out with me on my birthday versus doing a Friday show like we normally do. So, don't matter. I'm not doing anything either way other than I'm going to go have some dinner with my mama. That's it. That's it, man. Got nothing special planned.
Hey, USA, there's a EDM Rager right now in 27.3 Techno.
EDM Rager.
A what?
Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate that.
There's a what? Techno where?
Party.
I'm over again.
What's up, Cubby? How are you? No, that's the Renegade repeater. Snell's your new favorite player? I just hope, Dodgers haven't had the greatest luck with big pitchers. Signing big contracts, they come in, they don't perform the way they did on other teams. Other than Bauer. Bauer did great. And, but of course, we all know what happened to Bauer. He hasn't been in baseball for 4 years. Your birthday's tomorrow, Master Sergeant? Oh, man. Happy birthday, Master Sergeant.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Very New Year!
Happy birthday, you thing from another world, you.
Happy birthday, Master Sergeant.
Vertical polarized dipole. And, shit. You could put, you could stack them.
Yeah, he's killing it in Mexico, but there's got to be a reason why they're... Look, you're telling me that nobody could use a really good starting pitcher. He's good enough to be a starting the ace, if not the second best pitcher on any team, any fucking team. Remember, he was a Cy Young Award winner when he was traded or sent to the Dodgers. The Dodgers got him, right?
It's 6 dBi.
Wasn't just a good pitcher. He was the best in baseball in the National League. So they've all, in my opinion, this isn't fact. I don't have any facts, but I think they, colluded against him, and I think, he might be somebody like myself even that has strong opinions and not much of a filter. So baseball doesn't want him there. They don't want to deal with the PR nightmare, so to speak, even though he did absolutely nothing that he was accused of doing. Nothing. Wasn't charged or indicted on anything. He was accused and cleared of the accusations.
I got a black one,
The two elements
orange one,
are able to,
blue one.
it looks like if it was to blow in that direction, it was able to,
I think so too, Fat Boy. I mean, if the Dodgers... Look, he would have been our ace for the World Series run. We wouldn't have had to have a fucking bullpen game. Like, how often do you watch a World Series game where the starter is a bullpen pitcher and they're changing pitchers every other inning?
I have my logo.
How often does that happen? And then that team's still lucky enough to win the World Series. Doesn't happen very often. So, just saying, the Dodgers really could have used that dude. I mean, without a fucking doubt. We really, really could have used him. Any team, like I said, there isn't a team that he wouldn't fit in on as far as just his pitching prowess. I get it. He has strong opinions. He's maybe he's not the most likable guy where he's got not the greatest chemistry with the rest of the team. Those are issues too sometimes. People feel like the chemistry's good. We don't want to put somebody or bring somebody in that's going to mess that up. So those are things too. I don't know the man. I've never met him. I wish him the best. I think he should go after Major League Baseball and the Dodgers for at least the money's owed for his career, because they fired him unjustly. Shit, yeah. I need a critical smoker sticker. The Buffalo kick. Oh, it wasn't Scott Norwood. That was the one that missed the wide left. I'm trying to think. It's not coming to mind right now. It's yeah, I can't think of his name right now. Drawing a blank. Anyway, we're all gonna buy in, an hour of tip. Oh hell yeah, you better send her over, Earl. Don't be playing neither. I wanna get up on that.
All right.
Nice PQ. That scary part about him is one more injury or one more major surgery and he's done. He won't be pitching anymore. Remy but the Dodgers signed Bregman. I don't think so. We don't tend to really deal with the Astros too much in any way, whether it's picking up free agents or trading with them. It's not a team we usually work with, to be honest. I mean, Teoscar was an Astro, but he came way of Toronto, I think. He went to the Blue Jays, and we got him from the Blue Jays, pretty sure. So, not to say it's never happened, just saying that, it's not somebody we deal with very often. He's a used car sale. Yeah, you gotta live, William. You gotta live. And back then, he probably wasn't making all that much money, you know.
People want to take selfies with me at Walgreens. That's like a dream.
Need a smoke and scan mic? Yeah. For what?
Goes to Rango to the EVT.
We need a live reporter. Dedicated smoke and scan live reporter. When do you expect the new radio that the guy was sending you? Oh, I don't know, Danny. Chris was just telling me about that. You know, he had probably had an extra radio over. Be nice to be able to jump on there and say hi every once in a while. Who got fired or just leave from the Dodgers? I don't know. I mean, we haven't signed Teoscar yet. I don't think we will. We haven't signed Bueller. He wants too much money, I think. $20 million plus a year. He's worth it in a sense, but he's one injury away from probably never playing again. That's the problem. Do I have any Heisman cards? You mean people that have won the Heisman? Because they don't have any like Heisman like product where it's just everybody who's won a Heisman. So I don't kind of understand the question.
But like with news with reasonable people.
All you city folks, do you think a pizza place will deliver to a car dealership? Sure, Shell. They don't give a fuck because you're paying for it ahead of time. They don't care.
I appreciate it because it's like full circle. Because
we've had pizza deliveries in the middle of a concert venue. You know, you got to go meet them at the gate because they can't get in. They don't have a ticket. You know, walk in 5 or 10 Domino's pizzas or whatever. So for sure, you're paying for it ahead of time, then they'll definitely do it. So it's one of the old school joints where you're actually giving them the money at the door. Which I don't even know if any of them do that. Yeah.
I would kind of watch it to hype me up.
Like I said, sometimes there just isn't enough food, or you don't have meal tickets, you know, or catering's done. They're already finished with the catering. So people want to eat. That's how you do it. Get you some pizzas real quick. It's the fast, easy one. And realistically, that's like the food that almost every day they give to the guys on the bus. Like they always feed them, they always give them dinner at the end of the night. Of course, they buy them dinner. That's almost always pizza or Chinese food or whatever. Just easy shit. But mainly pizza. You want some Mickey D's, fries? Go get you some onions, too. Are they still having the problems with the onions? Can you not get an onion? I see they made a new burger called the Big Arch or something. You guys see that? Anybody try the Big Arch? I saw a little, I saw a quick little, like, short. Looked pretty big. Yeah, too many people getting jacked, Willie. They'd have that little, you know, that little wallet, like a bank deposit wallet. They'd have $200, $300, $400, $500 in there sometimes. Fools would jack them for the food and the money. Now, because of the apps and all that stuff, and that's what they want you to use, the apps, so they can track you and sell that data on top of pretending to give you some deal on some pizza. So it works both ways, not to mention nobody touches the money anymore. Money goes directly to them. No employees can steal the money. A lot of upside to it, you know what I mean? Don't have to go to the bank and get change in the morning. Have to have a roll of quarters and a bunch of ones and, you know, none of that. $272. It can't be that. I don't know. How much is it? It can't be that much. I would figure it's probably an $8 to $10 hamburger because it looks big. Homie was holding it with two hands and bit into it, and it was bigger than it actually looked like what the Big Mac looks like on the picture instead of what it really looks like in life. All right, here we go. Let's see. Here we go, ladies and gents. Oh, let me turn it up. Her whole group. Oh, there he goes. There goes Andrew Holmes. See her whole little group. That's why they all there.
Just so you know, everybody know who I am. I'm supervisor.
Everybody know who I am.
Everybody
know who I am.
To my right, Michael Smith to my left, William Moore, Andrew Holmes, and also DeMarcus Cricket.
Old DeMarcus.
You ready? Well, yeah, I'm going to just start with the caucus. So just so you know, this is strictly about the caucus. It's not about anything else. So if I decline to answer, I'm strictly talking about the caucus at this moment. And then y'all will get more interviews out of me. As long as y'all good to me, I'll be good to you. I have no issues. I just want people to say my side of the story and not just paint me as bad news. Because it's not the truth. And y'all been witnessing it yourselves at the caucus. So that's kind of what's going on. The big
Better
going
suck
on.
my caucus.
That you pay attention to other people's, I don't want to say drama, the situation.
Wasn't it rigged? I mean, what happened Tuesday night?
Yes, it's election rigging at its finest. So we got there at about 4:30. Some got there right before 5. When we tried to enter into the building, they told us we could not come in because they had a party going on at 5 o'clock. Residents from throughout Thornton Township showed up in drones. We had buses out there.
Drones
cars,
or droves?
Super cold. And I ran into you outside, and I was out there with them. They didn't even let me in. So when I did try to go in originally around 5, it told me they had a party and we cannot enter into the building. I asked, can you please let the residents inside the building? They said, no, they have a party. I said, but this is our residence. Let them in. They said, no. They did not register for the party. I felt that was so disheartening.
Smoke alarm battery?
At the end of the day, this somebody's mom, auntie, cousin, uncle. You should let them in. It was cold outside, super cold. So I had a problem with that.
Was your name ever on the ballot? Did they ever actually, say Tiffany Henyard and they vote on it or no?
No, no one had the opportunity to basically be a nominee. And that's where they messed up at. You're supposed to allow anybody that wants to run for office the opportunity to nominate themselves, let alone a slate, let alone anybody in the room can say, hey, I nominate myself for supervisor. I nominate myself for clerk. But they didn't give anybody the opportunity to do that. He only nominated himself and his wrong. And I was fighting for my people to get in the building because it was cold outside.
How come nobody stood up to nominate you?
We did. If you watch the tape, I nominated myself.
Kangaroo shit.
Yes. Somebody got it on tape. I saw the video, and also my team have it on the tape. If you want the footage, they give it to you. But he did not acknowledge anyone or anybody's demand. I was the only one that stood up to him. As you guys know, I am a fighter. I will not be bullied. I will not let people do voter suppression. That was the biggest voter suppression I've ever seen. And we talk about history, right? Every time we talk about history, we're talking about people that fought for the right to vote. But yet, they didn't have the right to vote this time. Why? Why is that? Why mute the votes? Why mute the voices? Why mute the residents? Why? I have a problem with that because if he thought he was going to win, he would have let him in. But he didn't because it was my base that was outside because we couldn't get in. He said, and I quote, we are not letting anybody in until 6:30. 6:30 came, we were still outside. So when I finally got in, because people let me through the line, that's the only way I got in the building. Other than that, I would have been outside still with the people.
An attorney for Mr. Harris says you were not qualified because you didn't have a certified assessor on your ticket. What do you say to that?
That's not true. How would anybody know that if you didn't give me the opportunity to make my nomination? People can't just assume what they think I have. I have to make the nominations on the floor before someone can say that I didn't have some. That's not true.
What's next? How do you fight next?
So we will be in court. This is a legal battle. Everybody has been calling us saying they're going to stand with Tiffany Henyard. I appreciate that. Even the naysayers say they're going to stand with me because people like righteousness. They don't like this wrong way of dictatorship for government. That is not how you take over things. It was a hostile takeover. In the media,
oh shit, sorry.
it was all out there.
Sorry,
Y'all
guys.
saw it firsthand. No one should ever get the opportunity to sit there and be a dictator in a community where you govern everybody. And that's why I told, I think it was Channel 32, that he's a coward. He did not want to face me head up. He knew that I was going to dominate in that room. And that's why he did not allow my residents inside of the building.
What do you say to the allegations from Nikita Cloud that you tried to disrupt the event by mentioning yourself possibly a bomb threat, or the allegation that Mr. Price called and tried to cancel the event?
So, to people that's got all these false accusations, false statements, I am suing for defamation of character. I am suing because that is not true. Be able to back up what you report. And that's what I tell everybody. Everybody using my name and my face for views and clicks. But no one got facts. Everything y'all been doing has been smear campaign. And I have a problem with that. And that's why rarely I come out and I speak with you guys, because you don't want to fact check. That's one thing I love about Nate. Nate came and sat down with me. He fact checked. We give him the information, he go check it. He don't just run a story just because. And that's why I ask all y'all to do, at least be fair in the report. Because people look up to your station. You are news. Northwest, East, South, you are the news. But yet, you guys are reporting off of drama. I don't like it. It's not a reality show, but y'all making it as that.
Do you know anything about tomorrow's meeting with Township Electoral Board trustees?
For here?
Right at 10 o'clock.
Yes, we have that at 10 a.m. I will be here. It's for those that file for a independent or a political party. So people challenge their whatever.
Oh, they'll be live tomorrow at 10 again?
And on that day, they get the opportunity to be
What's going on?
Will you ride through writing candidacy, or?
I'll be on the ballot.
Are you a part of any of those?
I am not.
Today you said the township on the verge of closing. Can you explain what that means and when that could happen?
Well, that's something exclusively for Channel 7. So that's why I told you before we stood here that it would strictly be about the caucus.
How do you feel about the decision to have a caucus as opposed to like a primary?
I think they took the right away of the people. And that right then, every single time, we always had a primary in Thornton Township. When Frank Zuccarelli was the supervisor, he always had a primary, because over 10,000 people come out to vote for that election. And I felt that the people was stripped of that right. Whereas they created a caucus, and now a handful of people get to come and pick township government. I just don't see how that's fair. But if that's the rules, we will follow the rules. But I still think that people should be able to go to the ballot, and people should have ballot access. I just feel that way.
Why are you deciding not to talk about essential township services that are provided with the greater media group here today? That would seem to be
I just saw me
relevant
talk
part.
about that, and I talk every single time I have a special meeting. I literally sit here and talk about what's going on every single time. And it's your job to now piece it all together. So when we say something, they say something, now you go fact check. But no one does that. I put 4 years in for everything else. Check out the information that's being put out, but no one's doing it. That's why I gave y'all the emails. I gave you the facts. They put information out, and it's all false. It's not even
$2.25. Better than nothing, though. It's another dollar. The least.
And that's why we gave it to you guys. We gave you exactly that. We gave you the information. If you have more questions, please, by all means, send an email. Keith Price is my point of contact. Y'all can reach out to him, and he will definitely respond. We also have an interview with several of you guys when I'm not here.
She's done 4 already, or 5. Stay tuned.
Any more questions about the caucus? No?
Girl, you better suck my caucus.
Anything you want to say about the Lab?
Who are these dudes giving a report to the news?
First of all, I want to thank all of you all for coming out. I deeply appreciate it. I appreciate some of the stories I've been seeing ran lately. I want to touch on a very important issue. We had a caucus. There's a letter out from the DOT organization, Democrats of Thornton Township, which stated that they would not open the doors until 6:30. I will be giving you all that letter. I didn't print that out. My biggest problem with the caucus was the fact that there were people on the inside that was not from Thornton Township. There was children on the inside yelling and voting. There were,
that's the T-Boo Suge Knight.
To properly vet anybody that was in that party. They let people in from 4 o'clock through side doors, and whoever else was in there.
Tracksuits are still in, bruh.
Should not have been in the building participating in the caucus. That's why I said it was rigged. And obviously,
thank you, Andy.
They allowed this. That room should have been cleared, and then people should have started being registered in for the caucus.
Shout out to my bros that
We
did
had
that.
computers on site so that we could check people that would be registering, making sure that they were able to participate in the caucus. Mike Smith wasn't allowed to do that. I wasn't allowed to do that. So essentially they chose to leave everybody that they knew was basically support Super Mayor Henry outside in the cold. And, you know, fair is fair. If the people would have had the opportunity to participate.
It's a donkey with a stick in her mouth.
We lost, we could have took that. But to be cheated in such a way, such a slimy way, I expect more from an NFL player who competed on the highest level.
Oh, NFL player like Taiji.
He couldn't do that.
You better call the road, Taiji.
You all saw it. Just report the truth. Anybody got a question for me?
NFL players up in his gym.
Smoke.
No, I'll redo.
In
I'm too
regards-
far.
I want to speak in regards
There's
to
dots.
the rules. The rules were not provided to any of the candidates beforehand to understand any of the rules that the caucus was going to do. Secondly, they targeted and limited the voters of the entire Thornton Township. They wanted dot members, which is Democrats of Thornton Township, which is clearly against the caucus rules.
Spell it.
When you read the caucus guide lets you know that if you are a Democrat and you have voted in the March 20th primary, you are able to come in and to take part in that caucus. They ruled that out, as well as they issued badges to individuals to come in that were a part of the Democrats of Thornton Township. I also want to lay the fact that you must be qualified, meaning be a resident of Thornton Township. Napoleon Harris is not a resident of Thornton Township. Napoleon Harris lives at 1405 Dumfries Lanes in Flossmoor, Illinois. In order to be a township supervisor, you are supposed to be a duly qualified resident and a committeeman. He sits as the committeeman, and he is not a duly qualified resident of this township. When you talk about as well as
Yeah, he played for the Raiders, Napoleon Harris.
The chairman
Dude was a first-round pick in 2002 out of Northwestern for the Raiders.
Himself, and they move forward.
I knew the name sounded familiar.
In regards to just a lot of
Bro was a Raider.
Not having that opportunity to be a part.
Oh, I love it.
Resident. Amputated legs. I mean, we just had so many people that came out to support. And we weren't given that.
Not him, but Napoleon, the guy who's trying to take Tiffany's seat.
Which I feel disenfranchised the voters of Thornton Township.
The guy we saw yesterday. Are we good? Are we all good? Everybody got their sense? Go.
All right, guys, thank y'all so much for coming out. I appreciate it. I want to do a relationship.
Yeah, it was a part of the Raider Nation.
This is the starting point, so we can talk.
Guess he lives in Dalton now.
When we was outside, so hopefully that it goes up from here, and you actually take the opportunity to hear our side, post our side, and you post their side. That's fine, but at least be fair.
Now I need to go see if I have any of his cards. I bet you I do.
I would have loved
I bet
for
you
you
have
guys to
some.
go up to the turkey drive. We have 3,000 people that we fed. We had a lot of great things going on. We got the toy drive coming up. We also have a Christmas food giveaway. We're doing the same
Nah,
thing.
he
as
played
the
on the
turkey
defense.
drive.
I think he's like a
Please,
DB.
Stay tuned to that. Again, reach out to KP, keep Price, if you got any questions as it relates to us moving forward.
Oh, he's a
Thank y'all so much
linebacker.
for
Yeah,
giving
he's
us
a
opportunity to be heard. Thank you. Yeah, we gonna.
Napoleon Bill Harris, 6'2", 255.
Thank you, everybody.
I don't know. It says it lists him here in the Pro Football Reference as a linebacker.
Hey, grab some.
Yeah, it doesn't list him as a running back. Yeah, because he's a
So
running
check it out,
back.
y'all.
He had 20
I'm
yards
about to
in
go
5
up here,
years.
with them with
24
ABC,
yards in 5 seasons.
and I'm going to observe the interview. They're not going to let me in recording.
Oh,
So
that's fucked up.
I'm just going to go up there and observe, and then I'll report back to you guys.
All right.
If there's anything that needs to be told.
All right.
We good?
Shout out to Critical Smoker.
She said she opportunity to talk to you, but right now she just won't sign up there. I already told her, you and the other guy really want y'all to get the message.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have to record. I just want to observe.
Yeah, she said she don't want to sign up there.
Okay. I appreciate it, though. You still got my number?
Yep.
No,
Okay.
Napoleon Bill Harris. His name is Napoleon Harris. We saw him yesterday.
Okay.
I just Googled him, and you can Google him.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Played for the Raiders. He was a 2002. He was a pick in the first round at 2002. He's a linebacker. He went to high school in Dalton. Oh, so he just came home. Played for the Raiders and came home. Played for Minnesota and Kansas City. He played for 3 years for Oakland, 3 years for Minnesota, 1 year for Kansas City. 7 years total. For all three teams combined. And, yeah. Prior to his service in the Illinois Senate, he played as linebacker for 7 seasons in the NFL. Oakland Raiders, Minnesota Vikings, Kansas City Chiefs. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there's no Tsunami. You know, they like to hype it up, get you in there, and then they, cancel it as if you can cancel them. Either they come or they don't, but we shall see. I'm not hearing anything on the radio or anything anymore either, so yeah. It is what it is. It's just clickbait at this point. Might as well have been a 3.0. Like Josh was saying, they put up that 2 things of damage. What did we see? Some Ritz crackers and shit on the ground. Oh, 3. We saw some broken bottles at that one bar, and then we saw the door down. Those are the 3 images we saw from a 7.0 earthquake. So, yeah. But shit, yeah. 175-foot wave coming. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. One earthquake always spawns another. I don't think it's possible to have any earthquake of any magnitude and not have an aftershock. I'm wondering if that's ever happened in the history of earthquakes. I bet not. In fact, the rare one is where the foreshock is larger than the main shock. Like you get a 7.0, and then all of a sudden the aftershock is 7.4. Like that, they say can happen, but I've never seen it like that ever. But I tell you, the entire week after the Northridge quake, the entire week we had aftershocks every day. Sometimes it'd be 5-10 minutes apart. Next thing you know, you go for an hour or so. Then it starts shaking again. A little 5.0 come in, and it just rattles your nerves. And the fucked up part is if your shit really got damaged and it hadn't completely crushed onto your, onto its surface, onto the ground or on a car, it'll then come down after, during the aftershock. So it's all about being inland. And that's really what it's about. The offshore quakes, they can cause damage. You see it in Japan. I showed you the one where that was inland though. I showed you how violent it was in that airport. That was fucking scary. Just to watch the video is fucking frightening. To see how long and how devastating that earthquake was. But again, that was also a 9.0. And then it triggered the tsunami, which fucked up the Fukushima nuclear facility. So it can cause a lot of damage. It does happen. Japan, man, they really know something about quakes. Because they get real rock and rollers, man. I can't find my eBay? Here. Click the link tree right there. Unless they threw me off of eBay and I didn't know it. No way, I just sold the car. Just click there, go on the bottom. Let's see. No, it's right there. 9,100 items sold, 640 followers. I just put up some Utah Jazz cards and some Patriots cards. And shit, yeah. There. He's there. Don't scare me, man. Don't scare me, man. Yeah, they got some real rock and rollers over there, Alien. There's one video, I can't find it, of a guy, he's like on his scooter and he stops because the Quake is so nasty. All the traffic stopped and he's in front of like a car dealership and you can see the cars lined up, and I'm telling you, I've never seen a car move like that. And it's all on video, and you can, dude, there's the power poles are moving like this. It's the most wild shit. He's filming the ground and you can literally see the ground going like this. Then it's ripping open and it's wild, dude. He had to get off the motorcycle, or the moped rather. Hold on, because it was rocking and that long. Yeah, some Patriot cards. Nothing really crazy, just, going through a lot of stuff and trying to go through these boxes, thin it all out. LAPD in pursuit, Pup says, oh boy.
For pursuit in Rampart.
Pursuit in Rampart. Hold on a sec, guys. Well, we got us a pursuit. Oh boy. Okay, so I got it on Rampart Division here, guys. Give me a moment. Fuck, what am I gonna do here? Yeah, you guys just watch that for a second. Alright, so there's the actual car. Channel 4 is launched, so they're on the way, I bet. Hopefully they're not very far. So is 5. 5's launched. Ooh, possible home invasion suspect. Ooh. That changes it, ladies and gents. Assault with a deadly weapon on an officer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let me get the top. That's gonna change shit, ladies and gents. So hold on, I gotta get my in-ears on and all that. I kind of want to...
R50 boy, I'm en route to the pursuit.
R50 boy, can we get an ETA on the airship for the unit?
Yep, them stick-up boys.
290, come for South Bureau. Eastbound, alley from Oak.
Oh. Yeah, no, Lit Dad. I probably don't have any of him up. I'll see if I have it, though. I think 5's not too far away. Alright. I'm watching them. Fuck. Let me just do this. Let me get all that on. And guys, what I want to do is I want to...
Stand by, so we are. This is the down elevated weather. Stand by.
Air units are...
Should even 90, should even 90, come in.
It is really hazy. Look how hazy it is, guys. Super hazy. And that's at the port of Los Angeles, or near. No, it's not the port. Where is they? Where are they? Where is they? In Orange County?
Nissan Rogue, license plate 9 Lincoln Fall North 965 9 Lincoln Fall North 965.
All right, so we know now it's a Nissan Rogue. There. Thank you, ma'am, for letting us know. Home invasion. What happened?
Eastbound, Figueroa, 23rd to Figueroa, ADW on the PO suspect.
Alright, so they foot bailed. They're in foot pursuit. Fuck. Damn it.
Cardio and SC 134 incident 25. 9-4.
Fuck. Damn it.
29 on code.
Who got the unit?
Code 4, suspect in custody, 1-3, 23rd, and Theodore Hall.
Of course. Where did the chase end?
Located where? On Figueroa.
Of course. But no, it's not. It's not haunted.
R12, personnel unit so far. Suspect in custody, Figueroa and 12, requesting use for containment, Grand and 23rd, Grand and Adams, Figueroa and Adams.
Fuck. There it goes, ladies and gents. Code 4, just like that. Suspect in custody. End of the chase. Damn it.
Same chance unit to battery suspect with a battery in progress, 5001.
That was fast.
Hoover Street, 5001 Hoover Street, suspect number 1, male white, suspect number 2, male black, assaulting a male black with no shirt on the ground. Code 3 into 2534, D1207.
What's even more amazing, though, is...
Hollywood, that's a 6649, possible ADW suspect, 5711 Hollywood Boulevard, 5711 Hollywood Boulevard, at the Harbor Freight 2. Suspect is a male black, bald, wearing a gray sweater, blue pants, gray backpack, threatening with unknown weapons that is hidden in his jacket. Suspect keeps grabbing with his hand. Unknown impossible gunner. Just go straight into 2599 or D638.
Just a crazy guy at fucking Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's already shitty enough as it is.
There's some weird guys out there.
Oh, man. Yeah. That quickly. What else I was going to say, what's more amazing is that Figueroa, just like the tractor beam, like in Star Wars, where they just pulled you in. They're like sucks you in.
Unit coming on damage for frequency for possible of the suspect 22032 Latham Street.
Bro, yeah, it's super hazy. I didn't realize. Look at how shitty and hazy it is. Pretty bad. Cheap Chinese tools.
185, verify your code of your PR.
That old Harbor Freight junk. I don't know though. I've met some people who love Harbor Freight shit. You know, I see now they make buffers for what do you call it? For detailers. But yeah, I'm sticking with my flex. German.
31.366.601 at Pershing Square platform.
Yeah, that's why we have smog laws. And we have smog pumps on our cars. Because could you imagine if we didn't? Look how bad it would be. It'd be way worse. It'd be way worse than that. That's why I like when the wind comes through. At least it clears all this shit out. Blows it all out. Gets the fuck out of here. It's nice. Harbor Freight is honestly not that bad. See, there you go. There's always one. Alright, good or bad? Put it in the chat room. Harbor Freight, good or bad?
Male white, brown.
I want to know.
147, DOB 82762. Can I get a
Snap-on only for you? Boy, you got an expensive toolbox, that's for sure. There's nothing. Snap-on fucking eraser. It's $58. It's okay. Good, fair, good, bad, good, okay, good, bad, good, decent, good, not bad. So a lot more goods than not bad. A lot of Harbor Freighters in here.
5657 wearing a black jacket, gray pants, holding a bamboo stick, yelling and making threats with the employees. Code 2 incident 2623 RD1409.
Got a stick.
Beat him with sticks.
All right, everybody. Smoke. This will be the last bag. Bowman draft card 225. Another 225. A little Mason win. It's prospecting. Who prospected in them Nar? In them Nar Hills. What am I hitting? I'm hitting the flow right now. The FLO. The flow.
Radio check line clear.
I have the corn syrup in here too, but I'm not hitting that.
Battery just occurred 1136 West 41st Street. Suspect is a female Hispanic, 30s, gray shirt, black pants. Code 207-2627 RD397.
Harbor Freight all day, eh? Cha-cha. Your son uses Snap-on? Well, you know, my father used to like Snap-on. Mechanics generally like it because it's a well-made product usually. The older stuff especially. And the lifetime guarantee. So if you did bust that socket or that whatever you bought, that wrench somehow, they'll just give you a new one. Which isn't comforting. It's nice. And they are quality. Are they overpriced? I think so. Is it quality? It's a quality product for the most part. Wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't. There's the ending of our chase, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there it was. Hopefully they turn around here. There's the ending of the chase. He foot-bailed right there. Figueroa, see there's 23rd. There's Figueroa the other way. There's the car. Home invasion suspect. There you go. Ending of the chasse. Bro, he hit the... Dude, he smashed the fuck out of that cop car. Did you see the door on that cop car? You see the fucking door? Bro rammed him. He fucking rammed him. Look at the door on the silver SUV right behind it right there. I mean, look at the front end. That's from hitting that door. Nissan Rogue, baby. Let's get it. He smashed it. Dude, that'll get you 2 years in prison just for that, I think. Just that charge. Forget the 1 year for evading. See how the door... I don't even know if that door is closing.
Can you have a referral unit?
It's like stuck open.
841 North Banning Boulevard, 841 North Banning Boulevard, code 2633 or 8529.
Car wreck off of Banning.
S366 or N2619.
Yeah.
Can we landline that unit so he can come in? He's not acknowledging over the air.
I just want him to show that one SUV. Come on, Channel 5, please show you not that one, the other one, the cop one that's right behind it. Yeah, 1 year for the felony, just the chase alone, the 1 year felony evading. It's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. I mean, again, it's non-violent. If you just ran, you know, they probably take you to jail and book you in, and you could spend an hour in there and let you out. And even if you spent 1 hour, it counts as like your year. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. If they kick you out because there's overcrowding, they'd rather keep somebody who's more violent in their set. I'm surprised he's not zooming in on that door. You can totally see the door is fucked up. And that's what stepped it up. It being assault with a deadly weapon on the officer. I mean, the home invasion, too. Look at the door. It's fucking bent. I don't think that door is shutting.
Female, Asian or female, about a 3-year contest wearing a purple mask, pink or red shirt, blue jeans, is harassing passengers. This code 2635 or 8218.
That shit ain't that door ain't shutting. I didn't see the silver fluid. I did not.
Valley Travi and ambulance. Christian, 26TL43, 26TL43. Ambulance traffic, Sherman Way on Whitsett.
Ending of a police chase. Please. This dude rammed that the SUV that's just right here above my head. There's a silver SUV in the street. If you look at the driver's side door, it's fucked up. That's why I'm surprised he hasn't caught that yet. The camera guy's on this one so much. And that's what stepped it up. Home invasion, robbery suspect. You know what I mean?
26TL74, 26TL74, ambulance traffic, Sherman Way on Whitsett, Sherman Way on Whitsett. the Chevron gas station, code 3 incident.
Bro, look at that back tire. I didn't even notice that. You see this back tire? It's completely the opposite way. Instead of running parallel, it's like perpendicular. Bro. And there, you can see the door there a little better in that. Well, of course you moved.
14 EL2, respond to front desk for 1490.
Surprised they haven't shut the traffic down coming that direction on the other side. But, yeah. Oh, the car's totaled for sure.
Suspect here now, 3664 Orange Grove Avenue. Suspect has returned to location. To the pier apartment 6, suspect in apartment 5. Go to us 2654-8713.
Yeah, I don't know what the charge is for assault with a deadly weapon on an officer. I would assume it's 10 to 20 years in prison. Somewhere in that range. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 to 20 years. My bad. But I wouldn't ever think they'd give you 20. I would think they'd give you like 2 years for that assault charge. Oh, if he's in there, having the firefighter check him out. Paramedics are here. Check out the idiot. It is parts.
10 more Avenue. CPR on the front in gray, Jeep Gladiator, subject now black 30 years, black hooded sweatshirt, gray pants, winter comments.
Thank you, Paul. Happy holidays. Yeah. 5 to 10 is what you're saying the judge gives. Yeah, you know, it's at their discretion, of course, and how egregious was it?
14941 Polk Street, code 2659, RD 1913.
You know, did you sideswipe them as you were trying to get by, or did you drive at them and fucking T-bone the car? It's a big difference. It's a big difference. I do not.
695-7572.
I got Blue Shield, Blue Cross. That leaves you with the blue balls with the bill. The original want was home invasion. Suspect. So then the chase was on. The home invasion suspect. And I believe it was only him. One male.
353-786-5541.
And then, like I said, what stepped it up is then him ramming the cop car. They don't take kindly to that. Just letting you know. So I'm saying, William, yeah, it could be a serious charge on top of everything else. You know, home invasion's a big thing too, so could be looking at 20 years in prison right now. I'm gonna be desperate to get away for sure. 2 decades in prison.
Valley traffic unit at 26 Mary 37, 26 Mary 37. Ambulance arrest felony, Jason Woodman. Vehicle traffic collision. Subject vehicle, the black SUV. Blasting unknown direction. It's code 3, it's a 2669 RD 1977.
Come on, status, I can't enjoy the chase. I'm stuck in this motherfucker too. I'm like, wait a minute, I want to see what's happening. I want to enjoy it too. Oh, they're gonna take him. Let's see. We'll see what he looks like. See his face.
311 man, 200 from West Sunset Boulevard across from the Starbucks. Suspect is a male, white, 6'2", nude. Code 10-7-2-2-2,
Guy in front of Starbucks naked.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Quit playing with your dinghy.
Go away, Baton.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Shit, yeah, all at Starbucks. Go eat your latte and see some cock.
Where's Starbucks? Nice to meet you.
All right, here we go. Here's our gentleman. your home invasion, gentlemen. It's going to be a perp roll today. No perp walk, just a perp roll. Let me guess. He's hurt. And he's going to make $1 million from the city. Because he hurt himself while ramming the cop car. Hey, man, you guys shouldn't have put your cop car in front of me. That's why I rammed it. Now I'm hurt. And I'm going to need some money, man. I can see it now. I can see it now. I can see it.
South Main Street at the Cecil Hotel. Incident 2430, party 164.
I recommend a settlement of $1 million.
Incident 2507, party 111. Attack investigation. See the victim at 1225 Wilshire Boulevard, exit Samaritan. Incident 2510.
And of course it had to end on Figueroa. Don't tell me this street isn't haunted. Do not tell me. There's 50,000 plus streets in my fucking city. And yet, why do we hear that one all the time? And look, he's cuffed on both sides. Bruh, he's a big guy, though. He's a big guy, so.
Push themselves through staff members now. Refusing to leave. It's code 210-2678 and RD 659.
Just a guy under the influence, fucking around too much. Relax, homie.
300 Cargo to assist with a follow-up. Unit responding identify. Unit in route to Good Samaritan identify only.
Shout out to those drug addicts.
I got a problem with narcotics.
1835 Roger. Unit to assist 181 on their follow-up identify. Unit for the follow-up.
Yeah. You notice the guys in the plain clothes and the tack gear, right? The vest and all that. I would say that's the robbery, burglary unit kind of thing. Detectives probably. They were probably trailing this dude, and he noticed he was getting trailed, so he took off. Desperate to get away, he rammed the cop car. Look at the door right there. Stuff. There he goes. Finally, he shows it. Finally. That's a good hit. That isn't you just, yeah, I just sideswiped him, Your Honor. I don't know what they're talking about. That's a fucking, bam! I'm trying to get up out of here, son. That's your knees hurting if you're that cop that drove that car. You're going to feel that in the knee. Clap. Oh, damn it. You're going to be like, ah.
Any Rampart units involved in the pursuit come up on the air for 2015. Atlantic, can I get the last floor to be clear, please?
That's the driver right there, taking his pulse. Ooh. Dang. Talk about lawsuits. Someone just got hit on their bicycle by a fucking MTA bus. Jeez. Lawsuit coming.
Subject, female, Hispanic, approximately 7 to 80 years, 4'11", 115, wearing the question of black hair, blue shirt, pink sweater in hand, brown pants, British shoes, code 22690, 1940.
The lawsuits are coming. All right.
Smoke.
I did say the last one would be the last bag, but we got the chase then. Can't help it, man. When the chase goes on, the chase goes on. The whole world stops.
Any round for Welfare Truck, 1230 and Graham Street, apartment number 605, code 29696, RD257.
What the fuck if it's the bike's fault? Remember, them bikers and pedestrians always have the right of way, even when they're jaywalking and even though jaywalking's racist. Doesn't matter. The pedestrian always has the right of way. Always. It's in the driver's handbook. Even though they fucking breaking the law.
we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Just say it. The law. So that's how that works. Just like here. I don't know about your state, but in my state, I don't care what somebody's doing in front of you. If you hit them from behind, you're at fault. In fact, even if they rolled back into you, you'd have a good time pleading your case, unless you had like a car cam. It's like, hey, you rolled into me. I was still. We had distance in between each other. I'm telling you, man. NYC, they mow you. Well, we have a lot of hit and runs here. We absolutely do. We absolutely do. We have tons of them. You know who's really bad with hit and runs too? A lot of accidents is Las Vegas. A lot of people killed in Las Vegas. Dangerous because a lot of the streets are just so fucking straight. It's like where I live. It's like where I live. It's a lot of straight streets. Everything intersects straight. No curvy roads. Going to the city, it's much more curvy. You can only get up to speed so fast. In the valley, you could literally be driving straight for 3 miles. If you caught the lights, you'd be easily well into the 150 miles an hour on the street. So, yeah. Dangerous. Not to mention the congestion. It's more congested here in the city than it is in the valley side. Next call.
Subject traffic unit 13X21, 13X21, ambulance traffic MTA bus involved. 1300 North Mission, 1300 North Mission, go 3, incident 2694.
Guaranteed he's going there. 1300, 13th and Mission.
Any Southwest unit, neighbors view,
Bet.
restraining order violation, 2706
Bet.
South Orange Drive. Suspect is a male, Hispanic, 38 years, burgundy shirt, orange shorts. Code 2 incident 2706.
See, now they're headed back in to they changed direction. I'm telling you, you're going to see the pedestrian hit by the bus here any moment. Bet.
Okay, she didn't go in the southwest orbit.
It's a big thing. It's a big story.
Beacon in Santa Cruz. No evidence.
Fucked up, Mark.
Action 45 years, beard, black jacket, black pants. Code 2 incident 2709 NRD 147.
Who is that, Dodgers? Great air quality, yes. Why we have smog tests on our cars every 2 years, Burns. It's nasty, right? You're breathing all that in. What's up, Ambonio? So yeah, it's just hazy and smoggy all at the same time. You have a marine layer rolling in. So it's a little bit of both. It's not all just smog. Because again, you're not far from, what do you call it? There's County General Hospital right there. For the ones who love General Hospital. The soap opera, that's where they filmed the outside, the starting. That's where I stayed for 12 days. Fucking 6 other motherfuckers in my room. No TV. No radio. Just sit in pain. But I'll tell you what. They'll fix you up for like $60. $60. No way, M.A. There's the bus. There it is. Did Damon tell you? I don't know why I'm speaking in a third person. I'm not Darren Jones. Bro's laying in the gutter waiting for that payday, bro. Bro's dead. Oh.
Fatality.
Oh.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
He ain't dead. I'm just kidding. He's moving, just so we're clear. Oh, yeah. Homer's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see the... Dang. Don't touch him. Just let him sit there. Don't move him. See, before the ambulance and the firefighters even got there. They're not even there yet. Thanks to being overwhelmed, our system, you know, it becomes overwhelmed so fast. I told you, it's a big call. That's news. That's definite news for them. It's not every day you have somebody hit by an MTA bus, and I guarantee you that's a lawsuit. You're watching the first portion of the lawsuit right now. It'll be in full force by the end of the week. They'll already be given their notification. You got the 2 hall monitors walking around over there just milling around. Look at them right there. Here they come. Look at the hall monitors. Yeah, we should get unarmed, you know, people to come on down and help things. Do stuff. You know, thwart the problems since we're so overwhelmed. You don't even want to, like, oh, bro, I don't want to see him if there's blood there. I don't want to see him. It probably smells. I don't want to see that. You didn't even try to comfort homeboy and talk to him. Nothing. There's the firefighters just pulling up. Well, he ain't getting up. He's going to the hospital. That's how you make that money, Sunsy. I mean, you could tell he obviously wasn't run over. He's wearing a white shirt. If he was under the bus at all, it would be dirty as fuck. So it might be one of those things where he went off the curb and got hit a little bit. You know, sideswiped. I don't know if that bike is his. Maybe he was on the bike. I mean, look at the bike. It's not damaged either. You know, you see people get hit all the time on bikes. They straight taco the tire. Especially a bus. What would a bus do? See, even they're taking off. They're like, oh, this is just a sham lawsuit. Like, oh, we're out. He's fine. There's no blood here. He's fine.
Subject is the ex-boyfriend, male black, 59 years, black shirt, black pants, 3 feet in sleep.
Yes, I can see you, Gumby. We just saw you laying in the gutter right there. I mean, they know. It's no more story, AG. Dude ain't hurt. Like, if you got ran over or really hit by a bus, be dirty.
Carrying a black backpack, physically fighting with security at the location. No one been seen. It's code 2-2730 NRD 1665.
I mean, it's pretty evident to see. Bike seems fine. He seems fine other than him laying in the gutter. And that shirt was awfully white for somebody who just got hit by a bus. Certainly didn't go under the bus.
24 TL 57 is going to be logging on here, so if you can send them one of those pursuit TCs.
People, protocol. It's just protocol. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to just send the paramedics. And that hook and ladder, that might be the only engine they have at the firehouse right there. The other one might be on another call. They're stretched thin. These paramedics also are coming 15 minutes out sometimes, 20 minutes out. You know? And they're trying to get there as fast as they can because they're spread thin. You know what I mean? So that's really what happens, man. That's smog and marine layer mixed. And it's a little bit of both.
Force traffic units, ambulance traffic, Washington, Emberindo, Washington, Emberindo, correction, ambulance traffic, CPI involved, code 3 incident 2736 RD 2076.
All right, car wreck, CPI involved.
Trespass suspect are now 4369 South Hobart Boulevard, suspect female, black, 20 years, black hooded sweatshirt, burgundy sweatpants. Monitor comments, go 2 into 2732 RD 390.
Trespassing call.
Get off my property, I'll call the cops on you.
And then before that, the CPI, city property involved, car wreck. What is considered the valley? Anything that's over the other side of the mountains here, Ken. You know, usually, depending on which way you go, through the Sepulveda Pass, Laurel Canyon, Coldwater Canyon, any of these ways, you know, usually, or even when you're going over the 101, as soon as you pass Like you're gonna go over a little lump, and then you'll be right at like Universal Studios. So as soon as you go into that area, you're pretty much considered in the valley. The LA side would be right at the Hollywood Bowl right there. You're still in LA there. You literally drive 1 mile on the freeway, and now you're in the valley. Good old San Fernando Valley, man. And then that goes all the way to the 118, up to the 118, and 118 all the way to like Rocky Peak, which then it turns into Ventura County, not LA County anymore, at Rocky Peak. You know? So it's a big, plot of land. It really is. Grapevine? No. Grapevine is Santa Clarita Valley. You're in Castaic area, you start to get, just after Castaic, you hit the Grapevine. And then you start getting into Kern County. It's Kern County really quickly. It's not LA County anymore there. But as soon as you're on the 5, as soon as you're on the 5 above like the 118 pretty much, you're almost starting to enter. I'd say more the 5 and 14 split. The 5 and 14 split is about where Santa Clarita starts. It's a little higher. Simi is Ventura, yes. That's Rocky Peak. Rocky Peak is the first exit there. See my house? Say hi. Little. Alright, transit's up. It's busy. Don't stop. See how it just won't stop? And that's just Rampart Division. We're only listening to one division right now. Not the hot shot channels like we normally listen to. So you can see how busy it is. When we listen to the Humboldt County Fire Rescue and all that, barely heard anything. And that's kind of my point. Like, it's wild to see the amount of calls that LAPD goes through. And then they wonder why the budget's in the billions. That's why. It's a pretty great shot right there.
And you're going to come in for Valley Bureau 4 back up in West Valley?
You can see the repeater towers, or the microwave towers on the top of the peak there.
Your welfare check, 1214 South Hoover Street. Subject is a 16-year-old female Hispanic student. Good student, 2750-3281.
We need to go back to the caveman days. No more of that. You opened up the floodgates. There's no bringing the water back. Top secret, Hana. National Christmas Tree Light Ceremony. Yeah, I won't be watching that. I'm getting off, Santos. But you enjoy that, sir. I appreciate you. I'm going to hop off here. I got cards to pack up. I got things to do. I got stinks to feed in a little bit here. 4 o'clock. I mean, 4:45 or so. But yeah, I got things I got to do. I appreciate you guys jumping in. At least we got a little something. We got to hang out. Got the little Tiffany Hinyard. Shout out to Critical Smoker again. We got to see, that everybody was okay up north. And I guess that's it. Back to back transient calls, boy. They're hot right now. Do I believe in conspiracy theories? Well, yes. I mean, they are only conspiracy theories until they become true. and then they're no longer conspiracy theories. Anyways, remember, guys, we won't be live tonight or tomorrow unless there's a chase. Okay, if there's a chase, we'll be live. If not, we will not be live. We'll be live on Saturday at 8 for my birthday show. So just please keep that in mind for the ones who don't remember. I let you guys vote. You guys voted, and that was what you guys chose. So thank you guys for the likes, the love, the donos. The thumbs ups work, and they are free. I guess that's it for now. On behalf of Stink Bomb, who didn't even show up, and myself, I'm out of here for now. But keep the notifications on because we can have a chase in 6 minutes, and I got to come right back in here. So remember to keep the notifications on. Click them to all. Have a great day. I'll see you guys on Saturday.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, you guys. I'm again.